Just because I'm not posting about it doesn't mean I'm not working. Not all hustle is loud. I just like to move in silence and make moves in private. I don't need no validation from the internet, and I don't need no pats on the back. I'm not doing it for nobody except for my family and my future. That's all.
People keep saying, so Cal, how do I join the membership? So here's how you join. There's two places. It says join, next to subscribe, or right underneath that, that's how you join. What are the memberships? Well, we got the first one, loyalty, $4.99. Cheap as hell, guys. I don't see why everybody's not $4.99. All that is a loyalty badge and custom emojis when I'm on my live stream. That is it. The second one is VIP, which means you get the new videos before the public gets to see it. And members only poll. That's VIP access. The next one, business entry level, which is really, really important. Member only videos that will not go public. Like when I did the video on rebuilding my engine, the parts I used, what it cost, what I did, all the details. I'm going to make it a members only video, which will be right here in the business entry level. On top of that, I'll be doing a lot of business videos to help you out, structure business, start a business, everything dealing trucking and business and stuff like that will be right here on business level. So it's not that much. The next one and the last one, people say, so Cal, how can I get into your mentorship program? So guess what? The last one is the mentorship program. So that's how you got to do it. There's your answers, guys. Now let's start up this live feed and let's get it going. Remember then, hit the like button, show attendance on my live streams. And if you haven't subscribed, do so. Let's get it, people. Start this live up. Let's go.
Just because I'm not posting about it
Let's
doesn't
start
mean
this.
I'm not
Oh shit, it's playing again.
Not all
People. My
hustle is
bad. My
loud.
bad. Hang on. What up? What up? What up, people? It's not supposed to be playing it again. God damn. What up? What up, everybody? I'm gonna shout you guys out. How you guys doing today? For all you members, man, you guys like the member videos I've dropped so far? The one with my dad in it. That'll be dropping probably tomorrow. I did do another funny coach video. It's all in fun. I ain't trying to attack the dude, just all in fun. But yeah. So I'm gonna show some of you guys that. You guys see what I have on the board, right? Somebody said, "Hey, SoCal, why don't you show us some trucks in our areas and what they're going for, and you know, show us what you look for if you're gonna buy it." So that's what we're gonna do today, man. You guys hit the like button, show attendance. What up, Sean? What up, PG Beats? What up, FJ? What up, G Way up in the building? What up, Jimmy? One of my members up in the building. My mods, I appreciate all my mods too, man. My brother, what's the word? Another one of my members, Life with G3. What up? What up? Another one of my members in the building. What up, SoCal? Woke up this morning. I'm in Illinois, passing a wave at the house. Hi, bye, and then heading to Dewdropper, New York. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Another one of my mods, the other trucker, James Best. I was late, guys. I was late. You can ask James why I was late on my live stream. You can ask him. It's his fault. What up, Master Pleasure? How you doing? How you doing? DL up in the building. One, you know, some of you guys got memberships, man. I bought like what 15, 20 memberships for you guys, man. No cap, flip-flops. Why are we putting flip-flops? We ain't got nothing to do with that. Be careful there, no cap. Don't let the moderator chop your head off. Manny showing attendance. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it, people. Sound check. If you guys can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. Also, shout out where you guys are from if you guys can. Sound check. He was on the frog video. Oh, okay. Yeah, on StreamYard, I was just fucking with Coach. And I set up a live stream with the frog flipping somebody off, saying your favorite leads driver attacked me. So I did that just to fuck with him so I can screenshot it and send it to him, and then I took it down. So anyway, if you guys look right here, right, you know, I get a lot of people. They give excuses of why they can't buy a truck or why they're scared to buy a truck. SoCal, you just don't understand. I can get a truck, and then next thing you know, it's a money pit and all that. You guys only think that because the people you guys watch, right? So I've owned so many fucking trucks. Like, honestly, so many fucking trucks. And I've never spent a lot of money, you know, where it's going to sink me for the whole year. It just doesn't, it's never happened, right? Now, the after treatment shit is a little picky, right? I think that's where you'll spend some money, right? But the reality is, you guys don't live in California. If you don't live in California, you know, you can do two things. Either don't buy a truck or after treatment, you know, buy an older truck, right? Or delete it, right? I've been deleting since 2008. I told you guys that, right? The big bad wolf hasn't came and got me. None of that stuff, right? So we're gonna go through trucks in your areas. Right now it's Dallas, Texas. You know, shout out to anybody in Dallas, Texas. We're not gonna show any kind of trucks in Cali unless you live in Cali. But whatever area you want me to look at a truck, we're gonna look in your area. We're gonna pick out some trucks. We're gonna dive into the truck. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I'm looking at when I look at these pictures. Most of the time when I buy trucks, I'm not there to see it, right? So I'm always gonna walk through and explain to you about how I look them up and all that. And maybe we might even call a person or two on one of these trucks so you guys can listen in. on what am I asking them, right? So FJ says, SoCal, I'm literally going to share my journey as lessons and learning material. SoCal, hit the Kenworth T680. How many miles? Can you look? Okay, so give me. Oh yes. So hang on. So first, this since I have this one up, let's go through this one, and then after this, then I'm gonna say, okay, guys. And I hate to say it, but whoever is either a moderator or member, I'm gonna look at their shit first. So that's just the perks. So I'm sorry, guys, but it doesn't mean if you're not a member or a moderator, I'm not gonna look at yours. It just I got to do them first. That's just the perks. But I'm gonna try to, look at everybody's areas. But this one's up already first. So let's check this out real quick. First thing I want to do is I look at the backgrounds, right? The backgrounds will tell you a lot. Believe it or not. Is it at a shop where it just got worked on? What up, drone? What if it's a shop? Like this could be a shop, right? Is this motherfucker at a shop and the guy patched it up and the guy says, okay, look, don't drive off with it because, it'll be good for a couple hours. And after that, it's fucked up, right? But here's a 14 Cascadia for $8,000. Now, look at this whole situation. I see this for $8,000. What do you guys see wrong with this picture? What do you guys see wrong? What up, T-Bone? What do you guys see wrong in this picture? What up, Josh? What do you guys see wrong with this picture? It's all a teachable moment. This is all going to help you guys when you guys decide to go buy a truck. Believe it or not, it might sound boring, but when you go buy a truck, this shit's going to pop in your brain. And you'll be like, oh, shit. Another one of my members in the building. What up, Adam? He's on blocks. So the first thing I'm seeing is this one at a shop? Well, how do we know? Well, look at the warning sign on the door. See the yellow right there on the door, that little placard? See the placard? And then on top of that, he's on some kind of blocks, which means somebody was getting underneath it. What up, Rockmore? What up, Malik? Somebody's getting underneath it, right? So now let me see what he says up here. Up for sale, 2014 Freightliner Cascadia. The motor spun a bearing, but it's complete. Accepting reasonable offers. No low ballers. DD15 motor with 10-speed Eaton cooler. Now, 4 weeks ago, right? And here's the thing. How many miles is on it? Do I think this is a good buy for $8,000? No, I don't. Could you make money if you bought this? If this happened to you, would you make money if you fixed a truck? Absolutely. Right? And another thing, you have to message them, right? Which I'm not signed into Facebook, so I can't message nobody. But if I was gonna call him, I think the best I'd probably give this dude is $5,000. $5,000. Right? Because sometimes it's really not what it's worth, it's what it can make you sometimes, right? So I don't really fuck with Volvos or Volvo engines. Now, if it has a Cummins, I'd fuck with it. And another thing too, when I look at shit like this, right? I want to see somebody where they took some time, gave me some detailed pictures. Somebody who really wants to sell their shit, right? If they just put a fucking one funky ass picture, a one liner, hey, everything's good, it's road ready, boom, that's it. Like, bro, I'm not calling you, bro. What up, 412? I'm not calling you, bro. Like, you didn't tell me shit. So there's the miles. God damn, 1.2 million. It's an automatic. I mean, the pictures tell all, but I don't know what engine it has. What engine is it? See, I'm not gonna be a fucking detective trying to fucking buy your truck. You want my money, earn it. So here's a 16 Freightliner for $16,000. Now, what do we see here that's wrong with this scenario, with this 2016? What catches your eye? Hey, SoCal, how do you negotiate? SoCal, how do you get the best deals? Well, I'm gonna tell you where he fucked up. See, a lot of amateurs don't know how to put ads. He put this ad. He listed at $25,000, right? Now he lowered the price $9,000. Why? If he was smart, he would have took the ad down and re-uploaded it, and he wouldn't have this minus $25,000. I mean, he's in the parking lot. Remember I told you, look at the background, right? So his authority's still in the truck. I look at that. He still has a license plate. You know, he's got a trailer behind there, nice ass trailer. And normally we got a nice ass trailer. Normally you got a nice ass truck, right? So he says, I have 45,000 in this truck. It's a good truck. Regen's good. Everything works good. Runs good. Dependable. See, now he put a whole page of shit. See, this guy is dying to sell the truck. Now I see why he wanted 25, because he put $45,000 in the truck, which I want to explain something, right? To me, that's not a negotiation situation, right? Just because you put $45,000 in a truck, don't mean that truck is worth any more or any less to me, because that was his choice, not a my choice, right? So when you look at it, he says it has 300,000 miles. I'm not sure if previous owner overhauled this DD15. See, now I'm looking at some shit like, look, bro, why would you even bring that shit up? How many miles on this truck? So let's look. I mean, the truck's clean, but you can make a piece of shit look clean. And I don't even see the miles on this thing. Let me see. Let me put this over here in front of me so I can read it better. Let me see. New DEF filters. Yeah, I don't see nothing about nothing that I'm looking for. So I wouldn't even fuck with this truck. You have $45,000 in a truck, and we don't know if this motherfucker's been rebuilt or not. Like, I'm not fucking with that truck. It's clean, and it might be cool, but you know, everybody says that if you're buying a truck, you're gambling. Put it all on black. Well, I don't run a business like that, right? What up, Face Mob? I'm using Facebook Marketplace. I'm sorry about that, guys. I forgot to tell you guys. You guys don't have to have Facebook to get on Facebook Marketplace. All you do is Google Facebook and go down where it says Facebook Marketplace and click on it. It'll let you in here without having a Facebook account. But when you treat a business like a business, it rewards you like a business. If you want to treat a business like a crap table or a gambling table or whatever, then it's going to treat you like that too. So it's all on your mindset as a business owner. See, here's another 16 for $9,900, which is cheaper than this guy's 16,000. And it looks like he's still running it. His authority's still on it. I'm looking for a license plate. I don't see no license plate unless he took it out for the picture. It's got 885,000 miles. He says truck is good, engine, transmission good, 0 issues. So when he says 0 issues, right? If I go look at this truck, like, to me, this truck's pretty rough. I mean, you can clean it up, but I mean, that's how a lot of these trucks are. Out there back east and all that kind of shit. They're all rusted up and fucked up looking. God damn, phone don't shut the fuck up, man. Every fucking time, man. But that's why I like being in the West Coast. I like buying West Coast trucks a lot of time, but it don't mean that's the only ones I buy. But this thing's got steel wheels in the back, dented fuel tanks, bent steps. I see the bumper missing on the corner. To me, it just looks like this guy don't take care of the truck and he don't know how to drive. Would I buy this truck? Fuck no. Like, I want to see her pride of ownership. Now, the black one showed pride of ownership. This black one right here showed pride of ownership. You know, if I went to go look at it and I liked everything I seen, I would say, hey, bro, look, I got this one right here for $9,900, bro. I'm gonna go see that next. You know, come off your 16,000. Let's make a deal today, right? So that's the first thing I want to do if I like a truck is find out what other trucks are going for in that surrounding areas. Does that make sense, guys? Like, here's a 2019 for 70 grand, a Volvo day cab. Like, I'm not spending that kind of money on that truck. Here's another 16 for $9,600. I can tell you just right off top, either he don't give a fucking take care of the shit, or it's been sitting. Here's another one for 13,000. Why am I clicking on the ones I'm clicking on? Because when I'm looking at all this, I'm clicking on the ones that I would possibly buy. Is the ones I'm clicking on. So when you're saying, so okay, which one did you buy? It's the ones I'm clicking on. You don't see me clicking on these other ones. So this one has 1 million miles of automatic transmission. It's absolutely, I ain't even gonna look at it. 1 million miles of automatic transmission. Not fucking with it. So here's an older Peterbilt. Here's another one. Look, $55,000 down to 40. So anytime you see this shit, it just means they're negotiable. They've been beat down. It's been on too long. They're trying to get this shit sold. Nobody's biting on it and everything else. And sometimes when you talk to them, they'll tell you, like, I've talked to people and I'm like, damn, man, like this one guy was selling a truck. And I was trying to negotiate him down, right? I got him down where I wanted him. But he's like, yeah, you know, somebody, you know, they already offered me 8,000 already. I think he had it up for sale for like 20 or something. And he didn't want to fuck with the 8, right? But the thing is, when someone says, man, I got 8, and he said, nah, man, I'm good, you can't call that dude back and say, hey, I'll take your 8. Like, he's off doing some other shit. So dude came back to me and says, man, look, man, I'll take the 8, right? But I mean, so trucks can either, when you buy a truck, it can either a curse. I want you guys to know that. And it's your job to find out when you're looking at these trucks, is it a blessing or is it a curse? Is it something where I can, you know, make some money on it before I gotta do some crazy shit? But the reality is this, right? When people want to give you the scare tactic of, you ain't, you gotta rebuild that engine. Like, straight up, how many motherfuckers do you guys know that had to rebuild an engine? Put a 1 in the chat. If you don't know anybody that's ever rebuilt the engine, put a 2 in the chat. Because that's a scare tactic. We need you guys to go lease. Because once that engine blows up, man, look, you're not going to scare me into a $5,000 a month truck payment. What up, Kenny? A $5,000 a month truck payment is what scares me. Look, in this trucking shit, guys, it's all about how much money, not how much money that you can make, even though that's important, but it's really how much money can you keep. In business, any fucking business. When I teach you guys and tell you guys shit, this ain't just trucking, it's any business. If you want to open up any fucking business, a taco stand, anything, it's always about how much money can you keep every month in your pocket. And for example, this trucking situation, right? Let's just say you can, anybody, no matter who, maxes out at $300,000 for one truck a year, $300,000 per truck in a year. What do? Well, I know what I do. I have my guys put fuel in Nevada instead of Cali. What does that save me? That saves me about $1 a gallon is what that saves me. Saves me $1 a gallon is what that saves me just by going to Nevada, and we're going there anyway. So, and I'm just giving an example, 300,000. I don't know what you guys make, right? But you know, how much of that 300,000 you want to keep, right? So what do? We go find fuel at cheaper places. We try to keep the truck inexpensive as we can, right? And look, even if you had to do an engine, right? For example, my blue truck. I'm probably gonna go to Vegas tomorrow. It's raining today. Probably gonna go tomorrow the next day. Um, but I chose to rebuild the engine. And when that engine's rebuilt, the transmission's still solid. The one thing I'm gonna do next on that thing is the rear ends, right? But once I do that, the truck is solid. There ain't no rattling, no clinking, no clanking. My mechanic, my dudes drove it and everything else. They want to buy it because it's so solid. Like, but once I do the little bit of money on the investing this money, how long will that truck last me? Rebuilt engine and rear ends. How long is that truck gonna last me? Put in the chat. How long will that truck last? 10 years? I mean, it already went almost 1.2 million, and I can still Vegas. It still runs great. I just don't want it to break when I'm under a load, so I want to rebuild it. But the truck will do another 1.2. How long is it going to take to burn 1.2 million miles? I'm only going to have to rebuild that truck one fucking time. Why am I scared of rebuilding the fucking truck? See, anyway, I hope you guys understand, right? So you're not going to scare me about a fucking engine, you know, and if the fucking after treatment gives me a problem, which it has not, but if it does, I'm deleting the truck. I'm not hiding it. I'm deleting the bitch. And yeah, we have to smog twice a year in California. We got to smog trucks twice a year out here right now, currently. And deleted trucks right now are passing smogs. I don't know what the fuck they're looking for. I don't know what they got going on. I'm just telling you straight ass fact. But once I rebuild that truck is going to be paid off engine, paid off rear ends, paid off everything. You know, insurance is cheap on it, everything, because what brings up your insurance is what your truck's worth. You tell them your truck's worth $150,000, or you tell them a truck is worth $40,000, it's a big difference on physical damage. There's a whole lot of ways to save money in this fucking trucking shit. But the whole thing is, sorry about that, that's my driver. Jeez, okay. Hang on a second, guys. I gotta send this paperwork to Froy, who's my employee for my business. See, I make sure everything runs through me first, and I look at everything, and then I send it all to Froy. But you know, back on my blue truck, man. I mean, some people saying, "Goddamn, so okay, I wouldn't rebuild it." Why wouldn't I rebuild it? Like, this is a truck that I take care of, right? The air brake, I mean, the brakes are good in it. The fucking you know, everything's good in it. Everything on the outside is good. Shocks, everything's good in it. Why would I not rebuild something I know about? Should I go buy something I don't know about? Is that what I need to be doing? So you have to be careful who the fuck you guys listen to, man. I mean, listen to who the fuck you want. But when you listen to somebody and you get crashed the fuck out, don't come crying saying it's the trucking's fault. Because none of this shit is trucking's fault. I'm telling you this right now. None of the shit's the truck's fault. None of it's trucking's fault. You guys are business owners. Think like a business owner. A lot of you guys look at this shit like cars. Well, I could just lemon law. You can't lemon law a truck. It's different. It's business. This is a business, right? When you're buying a car for yourself, you're not in business unless you're doing Uber and some shit. But regardless, they assume it's not for business. And so there that is. Hang on 1 second. All right. Work is done. Back to what we're doing. So when I'm looking at this, like this right here, a 2021 for $55,000. One thing I tell you guys too, man, is when you're investing, especially when you guys are brand new in business, right? When you guys are brand new in business, you gotta watch your every single move. You gotta make every move the best move that you make, right? And it's so important to have the knowledge to make the best moves, man. You know, everybody wants to sit back and sling your business around, and then when it bites you in the butt, you get mad and get mad. It's a piece of shit old ass truck. Look, man, I don't look at any truck as a piece of shit truck or a raggedy truck or nothing. Yeah, the title says they're older than the other ones, but I'm gonna tell you something else. These trucks, they've all been proven. They've all been proven. We bought brand new Landau trailers, $200,000 trailers, and go to fucking operate the goddamn pump, and the fucking pump didn't work. You know, got to take it back to the shop. You know, oh, there's something in the hydraulic fluid, and then we go get it again, and then it ain't working properly again. Got to take it back. Like, who the fuck really wants to deal with that shit? That's on brand spanking new shit, never used stuff. Who wants to go through all that shit? I mean, the whole time when it was brand new, the first 2 months is in the shop. That's money being lost. You get on Marketplace or any of this kind of shit. This is all proven shit. It's already proven. Now all you have to do as a professional business owner that you are is find out, okay, what needs to be replaced? What needs to be replaced? Here's a 99 for $15,000. God damn it. Hang on a second, guys. That's Freud. I just unmuted this. I'm on live on YouTube. Tell hi to everybody real quick. What's up, everybody? I appreciate you, Freud. All right, that was Freud, guys. That was Freud. Sorry, I had to take care of business. All right. Here we go. Back on it. So let's see. This is kind of cool. All right, so let's do something in your guys' area. This is the time where I want to do something in your area. So text an area you want me to look up. Let's look at some trucks in your area. This is Dallas, Texas. And in Dallas, Texas, man, they got some good deals. Like this one right here, an 18 for 20 grand. This thing looks clean. Let's see. And it has an APU. Has an automatic transmission. You know, it's been overhauled. He don't spell it right. It says overhaul, I guess. But so I guess they rebuilt the engine on this one. Rebuilt it less than 300,000 miles ago. I do have the receipts. But I spent 20 grand on this one. I don't know. I really would have to look at it. But I need to know total miles on this truck because even though you rebuilt the engine, what about that? What about that automatic? Okay, Detroit, Michigan. Okay, hang on. One person at a time. One person at a time. So you go right here. Let's see. Which one are we going to do? So we're going to do FJs. I'm going to do 500 miles. Apply. So this is how you do it. Damn, look at this. A 2018 Freightliner for $5,000. What the fuck? 700,000 miles on it. Missing transmission, not running. Needs some tires. Equipped with inverter. I have transmission, but not connected to the truck as is condition. So this truck would only be for somebody that has a good connection on a mechanic. Oh shit. Okay. This truck I wouldn't fuck with at all. I can just tell you right now what they did, man. They used this truck as a parts truck. He wanted to sell it, and he stripped off everything that's important. You guys see that shit? And they're trying to cover up this side right here where you're missing the fucking goddamn skirt on the sleeper. Look close. Is there a way I can blow this shit up? I can't blow this up, but look at those airbags. So looking at this, you can see the mud flap hangers are ripped off. Like, look at the drums. Look at the drums. The drums, even on the outside, even though the brakes have nothing to do with it, it's rusty. Look at the fifth wheel. When is the last time this thing hauled a load? Look how rusty this shit is. This truck's been sitting for a long goddamn time. A long damn time. It could be airlines rotted out, fuel lines rotted out, valves getting stuck, airbags fucking gonna be just as shot as these fucking tires. You know what I mean? Like, and again, all you guys have to do is just look at shit, right? All you have to do is just look at stuff. You notice he doesn't show this side of the truck, right? See, he shows this side, right? But he don't show that other side where it's missing all that fairing and shit. Yeah, it looks like an old RST truck. So he shows it on this side, but he still ain't showing you that sleeper right there. Is it worth $5,000? Hell yeah, it's worth $5,000 because it's worth the parts. But would you want to buy this truck and put it on the road? I mean, it's up to you. I wouldn't fuck with it because there's better deals out there. Here's a 17 for 11 grand. And the corner thing's missing on the bumper, but that I mean, I wouldn't hold it back because of that. It's a 3-piece and they're fucked up sometimes. Super singles. So every time you guys are looking at a truck, you want to look at, does it fit your business, right? And again, look at the fifth wheel. How long has this motherfucker been sitting? See, I don't have to call a motherfucker up for him to lie to me. I can look at a truck. The truck will always tell its story. This motherfucking fifth wheel is fucked up. Oh shit! Look at the what the fuck? Look at the mud flaps. Look, That tells a story all by itself. So the next thing I'd want to do is make sure the title VIN number matches the truck VIN number. Can't see nothing on the inside. So this guy really didn't spend no time on pictures. My phone number, and it says hidden, and I can't even fucking look at it. Nothing about 2 days ago, right? Nothing about the truck. You're not teaching me nothing about the truck. I'm not going to be Mr. Detective and fucking ask you 49 fucking goddamn questions because you're going to be pissed off at me, right? So, damn, here's one for $3,500. Look, he did a whole video. Look, dude for $11,000 can't tell you shit. The guy for $3,500 is giving you a whole entire video about the truck. Good steer tires. He's showing you everything. It's automatic transmission. He does says it needs some repairs. What's it need? Truck has over a million miles on it. Fair condition. I mean, but look what he puts, man. He's got a whole page on this bitch. Truck has been regularly maintained and still has good bones. What does that mean? Still has good bones. Is that a term I don't know about? What does that mean? It still has good bones. The only major issue is the transmission fault, which will need to be addressed. Ideal for someone who can do the repairs or use the truck for parts. Reason for selling, getting out of the business. $3,500 to 2006. You don't have to worry about all that after treatment shit or none of that crap. So, worst case scenario, you might have to fuck with the transmission. Yeah, he didn't show me the dash. I wanted to see the dash. The dash all broken up, and he still has authority on there. So most likely it hasn't been parked that long. $3,500. I mean, it's worth buying just for the fucking wheels. You know what I mean? So it looks to be pretty clean. Speaking of wheels. You notice too, in Chicago, Illinois, there's a lot of older trucks, right? Here's a 2004, 2006, 2002, 2007, 2004, right? 2005. Here we go. How do you know when people want to negotiate? You look for this sign right here. 2 flags. Why is it not selling? And container runners. Yeah, it could be, I guess. For sale, Freightliner 2016 in good running condition, 980,000 miles. Damn, this thing is in good condition. Look at these drive tires, guys. It's hard to see, but it looks like virgin rubber. So he wants $9,000 for that truck. It looks like it might have an APU. The fifth wheel's not rusty, right? You can sell the mud flaps to Coach for $235 if you want each side. But generally speaking, man, the truck's in good shape, right? Nice tires. I'd put new front tires. Unless it's the water fucking shit up. Always look at the edge of these tires, right? I'm going to tell you this right now, guys. When I buy a truck, I don't give a fuck about how those front tires look. I pull them off and I put new front tires. Every truck I buy, I put a maintenance book. You know how people say, well, I think the repair was this. I think the repair was that. I think you don't have to think. In the truck, you got a maintenance book. Pull that shit out and look it up and tell me exactly how many miles, where you got it, and what you spent. I do that to all the trucks. You guys need to do that shit. Put a book in the truck, and every time you oil change, every time you replace anything on that truck, do that. If you ever go through a DOT audit and they want to see maintenance records, you got the maintenance records. So, but right away, one thing I think the first thing I do is I get it once I buy the truck is I'll go to Love's, have them do a DOT inspection on it, replace the front tires, and then the first thing I'm gonna do is look at bags and shocks. First thing you guys should always do is look at airbags. This is for you, coach, and shocks. The first thing you do. If those airbags and shocks look shitty, if the shocks look rusty, you know, they look old, replace that crap. Especially this guy, right? Because you got brand new tires in this thing. So last thing he might have put brand new tires and parked the truck. It might need shocks. So you buy the truck, you're excited, you got new tires, you're going down the road with the damn thing. The shocks are fucking your tires up. Now you got to do new tires again. Oh, those tires are a piece of shit, man, because, you know, whatever. So it's an automatic. That sucks. But some of you guys have restrictions. But all in all, it's a clean truck. Clean truck. I wish I could. So if I called this guy up, me being in California and him being in Illinois, I'd want him to take pictures back here. I want to look at everything. And then I want more under the hood. I can't see. I need to see in here. Right? I'm looking at the coolant. The coolant's clean. One thing I did on my 2016, you see how this coolant tank is all yellowish? You can still see the coolant, but the reality is it's supposed to be white. So once this shit starts turning yellow, what's after yellow, guy? What's after yellow? It gets brittle, right? It gets brittle. You guys said make a call, but he didn't put a phone number, Victor. He didn't put a phone number. If we find one with a phone number, we'll call it. So if I see 2017 Freightliner for $1,500, right away I'm thinking he's looking for a driver. Right away I think he's looking for a driver. Let me see. Look, what'd I just say? Looking for a CDL driver. See what I'm saying? I already knew that just by what he put. Here's one for $3,500. This ain't the same $3,500. No, here's the $3,500 one. Here's another one for $3,500. 15. It's got some miles, not 950 on it. Engine is bad. Body's in good condition. Many parts replaced. It was driven and maintained well for 6 years before engine went bad. Automatic transmission. Still don't show me nothing on the inside, so that'd be a no-go. But shit, he only wants $3,500. So let's see. Here's a Peterbilt. I do not like this body style. 587s, I do not like this body style, but we'll look at it. Okay, right away, it's 1,000,000 miles with a pack car. I exit the building. Exit the building. God damn, he's trying to kill fucking big old cows, this fucking truck. Look at this shit. Look at this one. The paint is shot. It's got a 13 speed. This motherfucker's got 1.7 million miles on it. But see, look, he does maintenance records though, right? Look, he can tell you steers almost 5,000 miles on it. Back in 2024, I did the engine tune-up and full rebuild on transmission, paper in hand. 2023, he replaced oil cooler and water pump. No blow-by or oil leaks. Aluminum rims, $8,000. So even this guy, you know, does maintenance. Oh, shit. You guys have to be careful, man, with these East Coast trucks and all this other shit. The rust is fucked up. I bought what truck was that I bought? It was a teal green Peterbilt 379, right? And this shit was rusty. My mechanic goes fucking do the water pump, bolts breaking off. Right now, you got to drill the fucking bolts out. What does that mean for you? That means more labor cost. More labor cost. I mean, look at this shit. The alternator looks old. The air to air looks real old. Look, you got two different boots on the air to air. You got a black one here and a red one here. I mean, god damn. I mean, it just you're gonna spend some money on this motherfucker, man. This is a truck. Look, the front tire. See, he's showing you how great the tread is on the steers, but the reality is the tread's shot. This tires need to be replaced. Look at the edge right here. You see how you got the little grooves right here? The little crack grooves that the tire's supposed to have. You see how it's all worn out on the edge? And then right here, you see how it's chopped up. See how it's this color here and then it's black here. It's chopped up on that side. But people don't know. They don't know. They look like, oh man, the tires are still good. Look at the steering box. Rusted as hell, man. This steering box is rusted as hell. Look at this shit. Rusted. Look at the coolant reservoir tank. I mean, you're just really asking for you're gonna spend some money on it, man. $8,000. I wouldn't fuck with it. And it's got a pack car. I ain't fucking with that shit. And here's another thing, man. I'm gonna tell you guys this too. I hate to say this because I'm a Peterbilt person all day long. But when it comes to business, and you guys are starting out a business and you're buying a truck, I would tell you go get a Freightliner go get a Freightliner. Why? Because everybody will have the fucking parts of that bitch. I go to Love's a lot to get my freaking Freightliners worked on. They're certified just like the dealership. The only difference is they're not going to charge you the certified prices. But here's a Freightliner right now for $7,000. Electrical issues. If someone's calling something up, so what's wrong? Electrical issues. Now that could be a light that's probably touching, blowing his fuses out. He's a dumbass, don't know no better. I mean, who knows? It could be the positive cable that goes down to the battery box is fucked up and he don't know about it. Understand something, guys. A lot of these people that own trucks, a lot of them are clueless about anything, right? And he's probably having a lot of problems. He probably goes to some shop that are clueless too. They don't know shit either. He's like, fuck it, I'm gonna just sell it. So it could be a good thing, could be bad. You got to talk to him and figure that shit out. Here's one for $4,000. A Volvo. The truck runs and drives. Engine transmissions are solid. Good tires. Incredible sleeper cab. Clean title. Goddamn fucking bullshit. Clean title and all that shit. Engine needs some repairs. Has an exhaust, a manifold leak, and I believe the internal water pump leak. What do you mean you believe? Like, come on, bro. So what do I catch? What do you see in this? What do you see in this picture that catches your eye? Remember, this is all teachable moments, man, to help you guys out picking out trucks. So when you decide to go buy a truck, you're going to be that much more better of a person when you're looking at trucks. Put in the comments, what catches your eye on this picture? Come on, people. See look through the windshield. You guys see the box? See the box of parts? Look through the windshield. You see the box of parts? But again, it's $4,000, right? So you really can't, look like go to a guy for $4,000. He'll probably give it to you for $3,000. So what's up with the box of parts? You got a water bottle right here. So box of parts, I mean, you're throwing parts at this motherfucker and said, fuck it, I'm going to just sell the truck. I can't fix it. Or you bought a bunch of parts, put it in the fucking truck. Either way, I don't like parts inside the truck where I drive. That's like the house, right? I want the parts to be in the sleeper box. I don't like people put their tools and parts and they just throw it in the fucking passenger seat. Like, I don't roll like that, man. You want to get sick, do some shit like that. Here's an old one, a 97. 97 right here. Oldie but goodie. You guys can say whatever the fuck you want to say about this goddamn truck. This truck will outlast any of the new ones, man. And what do you guys notice about this picture? What do you guys notice about this picture? This truck was either pulling an RGN, a mechanical one, or containers. You guys see the rails on the chassis? Look right here. See the rails? See the rails? And look, it's got $235 mud flaps on it. See? Right here? It's got two $235 mud flaps. It's got a 60 series 12.7 in it. Cheap to fix. Look, the alternator's not that old. See the alternator? It's not that old. Look at the inside. Look at the inside. He's got a wooden steering wheel. I don't like this bullshit. That's against the law. It's a $2,000 fine if they decide to write you up. I don't know if people know that. But I mean, look at the dash. It ain't cracked up. I mean, shit. He's asking a little bit too much for it, for my taste. Looks like someone's selling a Honda. Look at this shit. 2007 Honda Pilot EX, 120,000 miles. Here's a phone number for $4,800, the best offer. So this fool has a phone number up here. It could be his. And I'm going to say the truck used to be yellow. See it right here? It used to be yellow. But look at this thing though. Look how clean the engine is. Even the steering box is clean. Look at the air. The boots match. Like for this 97, don't this thing look a whole lot more nicer than that other truck we looked at? Oh, I see what he did. Look at this orange paper. See, he wrote a bunch of stuff on there, a bunch of information for people. But see, he used it, you know, he just reused it, whatever the fuck was on the back. Oh, see? This is what it's supposed to say on the orange paper, but yeah, and he's got his phone number and everything on it. Or best offer. But that goddamn truck, too bad that motherfucker wasn't a sleeper truck, but that truck will make you some fucking money, man. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say about old raggedy trucks. That motherfucker will run you straight to the bank. Let me see if you guys catch what I'm throwing. What do we see in this picture? We're about to do another state right now. But these trucks are cheap, man. Look, if you guys are spending $5,000 on a truck payment a month, right? In 5 months, that's $25,000. In 10 months, that's fucking $50,000, guys. In 10 months, $50,000. Do you know what you can do to one of these trucks for $50,000? That's why it don't make no sense. Like, I don't want to get an old raggedy truck. I need a lease truck, and I'm gonna pay $5,000. Like, you're just throwing money away. You get one of these fucking trucks, it don't matter what you spend on it, man. Once you spend it, it's fucking done. Live with G3 says, don't forget it might be clapped out truck. okay. Oh, you know what? I didn't even tell you guys what I thought about this. So when I look at this, what's wrong is nothing. He can't. It's 4,500. Was 6,500. He's very, very negotiable on this truck. Let's look at it. It's a 2012 automatic for parts or as is. Clutch needs to be changed. Okay, so it's an automatic transmission and the clutch is gone. An automatic. So you guys can do two things on this truck. Number one, take out the automatic and put in a 10-speed. Yes, it can be done. And no, it don't cost that much money. God damn phone, man. All right. So you can either put a clutch in it. So, I mean, I heard clutches can go from $4,000 to $8,000. I don't know how true any of that shit is. Or you can put a 10-speed in it. Ain't that big of a deal. It's got good tires, but what I notice is mismatching. Right? It's mismatching. The shocks, you know it's gonna need shocks. See the rust? How do you know it needs shocks? You look at the nut on the bolt of the shock. You see how it's all rusted the fuck out? Now a little bit of rust is fine, right? In East Coast, salt roads, all that shit. They might have washed the truck with acid. That creates a lot of rust. But looking at how much rust is on this shock and the rust on the shock, it might need shocks. Now, does it need bushings? If you look right here, there's rubber bushings on both sides. What this does right here, it keeps the rear end straight. I don't know if you guys knew that. Keeps the rear end straight. And there's little rubber bushings. When they start popping out, that means they need to be replaced. I can't see from here if it needs bushings. But that's what I'm going to want to look at with the dude right there, right? And then there's the drive line. So now we're a little bit more closer, right? We see all the rust in the shock? You guys see this, right? Put a one in the chat if you see all the rust in the shock. Not even just the bolts and nuts, but look at the shock itself. Right? Even the shock itself, it's rusty. So you know if you want to purchase this truck, you know you got to do fucking the shocks. If you got to do the shocks, you know the airbags, they're probably gonna have little leaks or something in them, because if he's not doing shocks, that means he's not doing his maintenance that he needs to be doing, right? Here we are on the inside. Now, have you guys ever heard of people saying, "Oh man, I drive semis, but my goddamn back keeps hurting"? You guys ever hear shit like that? Man, you know, I'm a trucker, man, but goddamn, man, my back just hurts. You know why the back hurts? Look at the driver's seat. I don't care if the truck is 2 years old. If the driver's seat is fucking worn out and fucked up, replace it. Because even though you're like, oh, motherfucker still airs up, okay, it might still air up, goddammit, but the fucking, you know, the damn pad in this bitch is gone. It's gonna fuck your back up. Hey, good brother, I'm not letting you come in here with your crazy comments today, bro. You can still do comments, but I ain't fucking with it. And then another reason why I wouldn't buy this truck, look at the dash. You guys see the two metal plates? Like, if I call this dude up, I need to know what the fuck that is. Is that holding the dash in? Is the dash broke up to where you got to put plates in there and all that kind of weird ass shit? But the rest of it looks pretty clean. I mean, it looks like he tried to take care of it. We got wood right here on the steps. You guys see that? Normally people put carpet there, but he put wood. But yeah, so in Illinois, man, trucks are cheap, man. I like these Sentries, man. They're pretty bulletproof. But the whole main thing, guys, is this. Find a truck in your budget, number one. But also find a truck that you want to fuck with, right? Find one you want to fuck with. $2,300. So obviously he's not selling the truck. He's looking for a driver, I'm assuming. Looking for a OTR CDL driver. See? Look at this shit, good brother. This guy, he's looking for a driver that makes double what you make. You said he made $1,000 a week. No shots to you, but maybe you need to call this dude up and get rid of your lease truck and go drive for this guy. He's offering $2,300 a week, which means you'll make $1,300 a week more than what you're making now, my dude. I mean, I'm just helping you out. That's all. All right, let's see. All right, let's do another state now. Look at this. Holding its value, man. Holding its value. The metal plate is from Elogs. I mean, I got Elogs G3, and I ain't got no metal plates like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I understand, I guess. Look at this, man. It's pretty clean. You guys notice, man, these East Coast trucks, man, they got rust on them, but the truck is clean though. All right, we're gonna do another place now. Let's see. Mario said, "Did you do Georgia yet?" No, I haven't, Mario. Throw me something for Georgia, man. We'll look it up right now, Mario. The good brother says, "I don't want to say something. I'll bite my tongue." You don't got to bite your tongue, bro. We're all men in here, man. Speak your mind. There ain't nobody sensitive in here, bro. Come on, Mario. Put me something in. Man, is my chat that slow? All right, we're gonna do Charlotte. We'll wait for Mario. We'll do Charlotte. 500-mile radius. So here's Charlotte. All right. Give me a second now, Mario. We'll do Atlanta. Give me a minute. So let's see. What do we look at here? Let's start from the top. $3,000. Crazy, man. Okay, it says cylinder 3 is bad. Selling as is, $3,000. It must be a Volvo engine. It doesn't tell me. Let me look up here. Yep, it's a Volvo engine, D13. You notice these guys, they don't want to rebuild these Volvo engines. They'll just sell the truck for $3,000. I'm gonna mute this fucking phone, bro. I'm already sick and tired of hearing it already. So here's one for 8,500. Damn, here's a 16 Kenworth. Not a Kenworth, it's a Kenworth. Have you guys ever heard of a Kenworth? Let me know. It's got a Packard in it, obviously. What the fuck? Mileage under 65,000 actual miles. Recently inspected with multiple new components installed. Runs perfect. No leaks, no issues. Oh no, Packard, no Packard. What the fuck? You didn't take that picture right. You know what I think he's doing? I think he's just selling the engine. I don't think he's selling the truck. I think he's just selling the engine. Which, good luck on that. This one's got an APU in it. I don't want to move around. We'll look at it like this. Got an APU. $4,500. 2013 T700 was running great until the driver mentioned that it started to overheat. Pulled it off the road to figure out what was wrong and lost interest at this point. Deleted and mileage is around 1.1. Automatic 10-speed with PACCAR engine. 4,500, not 4,000, not 3,500. It's 4,500. Which tells me people are already giving him offers already, right? But this truck for 4,500, would I buy this truck? Fuck no, I would not. It's got a lot of miles on it. The automatic shot. Now it needs probably an engine. Like there's nothing about this thing that I like. And all he did is put a video. I like the APU, but I mean, now you can buy it for parts for 4,500. Pull out the APU, rims and tires, skirts, all that shit. I mean, it's worth a whole lot of money on parts, but if you're trying to get in business, it's not it. What's wrong with this motherfucking picture? What, Red Top? Want some cheap rust-free trucks? Go to Marketplace, Houston, San Antonio. Yeah, no, I know about that. Yeah, we did Texas already, Red Top. But yeah, like I told people, man, you look at trucks back east, they're gonna be rusty. So, you know, out west, you know, like, I mean, all that stuff. But yeah, what's wrong with this goddamn picture though? Look, I'm not buying some shit when they parked it in the weeds. I don't give a fuck these tires show good ass tread on it or not. Like, how long's that motherfucker been sitting there? Like, the weeds grew through the motherfucker around it and all that shit. Like, I'm not fucking with that shit. They only want $4,000. Now he pulled it out the weeds. But no pictures, nothing else. I have several of these that need repairs around 4,000 under. Will show if interested. I don't know. The weeds kind of threw me off. Maybe it still might be worth it. He's got a bunch of them, so which means he'll fucking probably give you a good deal. Maybe you can buy all of them for $5,000. You know what I'm saying? What do we see about these two pictures? 3 pictures. What do we see about these 3 pictures? Let me see if you guys are learning anything. What do we see? What do we see about these 3 pictures? Come on, people. Negotiation, right? 7,000 to 55, 14,000 to 12, 6,000 to 4,000. Negotiation, right? Negotiation. The power is in your hands. Hey, good brother. Look, I know you want some attention, so I'm going to give you this one piece of attention. I've seen 2024s with rust. Just so you know that. You get a 2024 and you keep going to the fucking goddamn truck, Little Sisters and all that fucking shit, truck wash and shit, and they put ash on your truck, right? You run hard ass winters and can't get the grime off. They're gonna want to throw acid. Acid creates rust on all your metals in the back. So don't sit back. What up? Welcome back. Don't think it's not gonna be rusty. If you guys have seen 2024 trucks with rust on the frame, put a 1 in the chat. So, okay, I ain't trolling. Look at this. A 16 Western Stars. Some of you guys like these Western Stars, right? Look at the ones in the chat, good brother. All these ones have seen 2024s with rust on it. So you lied to the people again. You lied to the people again, good brother. You lied again. You can't come on here lying, bro. You want a rust-free truck? Look at 2024s and up. And all these people are putting 1s in the chat of they seen rusty 2024s, bro. Well, you said there's no such thing. All right, back on track, man. Back on track. 2016 Western Star 5700 series, $7,000. Got 873,000 miles. Fuck, I wish it didn't have the automatic. Here it is. Needs a ring job. Look. Don't let these people tell you some bullshit. It needs a ring job. Come on, guys, put in the chat. What the fuck? Is there such thing as a ring job? If you're gonna rip it all apart and fucking replace the goddamn rings, you might as well in-frame the bitch. These lease drivers want to come in here and say some stupid ass, bullshit ass, line ass shit and think it's all right. You're in the wrong class today, the good brother. I just want you to know that you're in the wrong class. You can be here, but just sit in your chair, have your pen and pencil and notebook in front of you, and take notes. You might learn something. See, there's no interior pictures though, right? But this guy's trying to downplay. He needs an engine rebuild. DD15 needs a ring job. Nah, dude, you need a fucking in-frame. Anybody's gonna tear this motherfucker apart just to put rings. Them and the good brother, they need to go to lunch together. You know what I'm saying? All right. You're good people, good brother. I'm just fucking giving you a hard time, bro. Why? Because you say silly shit in my chat. That's all. Yeah, the good brother was like, nobody's gonna buy those old ass trucks. Shit. Tell that to goddamn Red Top. He's got a nice ass truck that he bought. A lot of you guys. Look at this fucking truck. A 2025 C9 for $48,000. There is no fucking way. A ring job, bro. Not a rim job, a ring job. There's no way, bro. Look at this truck. This thing's been hammered, bro. Hammered. The fucking sleeper extensions bent the fuck up. He hit the fucking trailer. It hit something else. The thing is nasty as hell. Fucking goddamn. It's fucked up. And this is a 2020. A 2020 and beat all to hell. And it's got a pack car. Missing fucking mud flaps. This guy don't give two fucks about this truck. This truck is a very, very dangerous truck to buy. Because this guy didn't give two shits about this truck. Seriously. To me, let's vote on it. To me, I vote that this is an old, clapped out, raggedy truck. If you guys agree, which I know the good brother will, if you guys agree, put a 1 in the chat. This motherfucker here for $50,000, this dude is on crack, bro. I don't give a fuck what year this raggedy bitch is. Hell no. Here you guys go. You guys want a hood? Hey, Red Top, it's red and everything. Double framed. It's a heavy truck. Just know that. Perfect for heavy haul. Detroit 60s in this motherfucker. Shit. New injectors, gaskets, everything. Upgraded cam. 15 speed. You guys don't know about the 15 speeds, right? But yeah, the 18 speed replaced the 15 speed, if you guys know that. No rust spots, no taped up wiring. You know, damn, he's got Rockford Fosgate speakers. Road ready, but could use some tires. And here it is. $35,000. See, if I lived in Texas, I don't fuck with red. But if this was a different color, I'd probably be taking this motherfucker home, man. I'd be taking it home. Brandon says, I need that. Let's see what we get for $160,000, shall we? What does $160,000 truck give us that a $10,000, $20,000 truck don't do? Oh, never mind. This is a goddamn super sleeper. Fuck it. That's different. It's a motherfucking sleeper. I was thinking about buying one of these too, a super sleeper. Yeah. I think if I was gonna live on the road, I'd get one of these. I think I'd get one of these. But yeah, that thing's all day long worth 160. That sleeper by itself is $100,000 sleeper. God damn it, you guys ran off the good brother, man. What the fuck you guys do? You guys being mean to the good brother in the chat? You done ran the dude off. Now he's quiet as kept now. Let's see here. See, now there's difference in $10,000 trucks, right? Like, look at this truck. Look at this motherfucker. I know there's asphalt and grass on this side, but goddamn, if you're gonna take pictures, don't show this motherfucker leaning to the left. You know what I'm saying? He wanted 15 grand at first. Now he's down to 10 grand. Like, there's different. Oh shit! It's got a cat in it. God dang. Why does a piece of shit like this got a fucking cat? Ain't that some shit? Whew. Let's do a vote. I vote there's an old raggedy ass truck. I would not fuck with this truck. A lot of reasons. You got mismatched rims. Looks like these got the cookie cutters in the back, and you got round holes here, and then you got steels in the front. To me, this looks like a fucking parts truck. This is a piece of shit ass truck. Look, guys. Steel in the front, aluminum round holes in the back, and cookie cutter aluminums in the back. 3 different kind of rims, bro. See, this is not worth no $10,000. This truck ain't worth thousands of dollars. You gotta shrink this down to like $900. I vote old ass raggedy truck. Put a 1 in the chat if you're voting with me. Damn, the good brother ain't voting. God damn, I guess he left. Try to give that man the attention he wants and shit, and then he gets in his feelings and leaves, man. That's crazy as hell. Look at this. Where does this make sense? He wants $66,000 and now it's at $1,550. Was it that you were selling it and now you're like, fuck it, I'll just get a driver for it? Oh, he's trying to finance $1,550 a month. There you guys go. What engine is this motherfucking thing? It's got a Cummins in it, automatic. I don't know what the miles is on this fucking thing. 9.9% interest. $1,550 a month. 48 months. Financing available. Now look at the back of that thing. Looking nice. Got the work table. Safety first, 0 tolerance. Pretty clean truck. Coach, if you're watching, which I know you say you are when you say you don't watch, I saw the video you said you can get 12% interest on a loan on a truck at your dealership. Call this guy up, man. You can get 9.9. 9.9. And you said you had to put $10,000 down, coach. See, that's the shit that fucking fucks me around, right? You're like 30 years in business. You got to put 10 G's down at 12% interest. This guy's offering $6,500 down at 9.9% interest. Call this guy, coach. You can get that Kenworth. Man, this Volvo's clean. This is a 2000. Class A driver needed. Home on weekends. No touch freight. No forced dispatch. $1,200. Here's one for 4,000. All right, guys, ready to look at another town? Thanks, baby. Oh, do me a favor. Let's see here. Here's a 16,579. All right, guys, put in another city and state. So you guys can even find jobs and everything on this motherfucker, man. The highest job we saw was somebody paying $2,300 a week. But you guys say there's no jobs out there paying $2,000 a week. We're bumping into the motherfuckers on fucking Facebook Marketplace. Oh shit. Let's do Mario spot first, and then we'll do your guys. I'm sorry about that. I forgot about Mario. Here we are, Atlanta, Georgia. Mario, you still there? Here's a what the fuck? Come on, people. Look, let me ask you guys something. Have you guys ever seen a 2014 Freightliner ProStar? I'll wait. He went from $11,000 to $7,000. Look at the drop. A 2014 Freightliner ProStar. Obviously, we know it's not a Freightliner. It's a fucking International, but I try to tell you, man, these guys selling trucks, they are clueless about knowing trucks, man. Driven 70,000 miles, which that's a lie. Looking to sell my 14 International ProStar. Okay, so it says ProStar right here with a 10-speed manual transmission. This is a strong, reliable truck with a Cummins ISX engine, 700,000 miles on it. Recent work completed, and he lists all the shit. See, this is the kind of ads I like. See how they list everything. But this tuck, not truck, this tuck runs. So listen, this fucking goddamn Freightliner ProStar, this goddamn tuck. This motherfucker runs, bro. Like, I'm just saying. But there's smoke coming from the exhaust. Well, that's what the exhaust is for, so smoke can come out. Now, do you mean steam's coming out? Is steam coming out? Is it black smoke? I don't know. I ain't fucking with it. $12,000 for this 11. That's too high, unless he did it rebuild or something. Here's a moneymaker, $5,000. Let's see what's wrong with it. Cummins ISX needs engine, many new parts, 10-speed transmission is like new, good for whatever. 5,000, get the whole truck. I mean, it's got a Cummins. I mean, goddamn, you ain't got no more fucking pictures. Here's another $5,000 truck. Man, guys, we've seen $3,500 trucks running and driving. We've seen $5,000 trucks. I mean, fuck, all kinds of trucks. All right. What do we see in these two pictures? They'll negotiate, right? So now we got a 13 for 8,500 and we got a 16 for 10,000. Let's see which one's the better truck. Not running. Okay, we're out of that one. Look at this one. Automatic, cash only. Why would they put cash only? What? Does someone show up with EBT card or something? I mean, I don't understand. How else do people come buy these fucking old ass trucks? I wouldn't fuck with this truck either, man. It's been in a wreck. They already put the hood on it. It's in the bushes. Like, fuck that shit. See, now, trucks like that for $10,000, they're not worth the $10,000. Not to me. They might be worth it to you guys, but to me, I ain't fucking with it. I know when I see too many fucking problems and, you know, what do you call that shit? Red flags and shit. I don't fuck with it. Here's a classic. 19 grand. Man, they stay up on value on those classics. Here's a $10,000 shiny red one. All right. What do you guys see in this picture that's a problem? To me, I'm going to say this motherfucker's had some problems. Why do I say that? Look real close in this picture. What do you see that's a problem? What do you see that stands out in this picture? Yep, the eye hook right here in the bumper. How many of you guys know when you go to a truck stop, so you already see the goddamn fucking the eye hook right here. What this does is this is how you pull the truck that, you know, when it doesn't run, right? You see it right here? So right here you're talking about motor run strong, injectors, turbo, blah 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 blah. But you got this on your bumper, bro, which means you're having a whole lot of problems. You don't take it off, or it still has a problem. See, pictures will tell you everything. Here's a moneymaker, another Century. Damn, this has a cat in it. 10-speed manual transmission. The cat truck was rebuilt 8 years ago, selling for $12,500. Serious buyers. Got a cat and was rebuilt. Look at this carpet inside, clean as hell, man. Clean, and a cat engine. Look at this truck. This is nothing but a moneymaker, guys. 12 grand. Look, that's 2.5 lease payments. Get on this truck. Now, if you really want a fixer-upper, look at this motherfucker. Woo, man, this is a fixer-upper. See, when lease drivers talk about a raggedy ass, what do they say? Raggedy ass, clapped out truck. I look at this shit. This is an old raggedy clapped out truck. Right here. And this classic looks clean, man, from what I see so far. Is it clean? Let me look. Nope, never mind. They done bent the shit up and everything. It just, damn, we got wires dangling down. Got a cat in it though, but I ain't fucking with that shit. $7,500 one. They're not even giving enough pictures so we can actually look at the bitch and give our what we think. So this thing has 850,000 miles. So what am I looking at on this? Well, look at the air to air. The boots, same color, right? Clamps, they're not rusted. They're not fucked up looking. The clamps look good. That tells me they might have replaced it, pretty soon. Look at the alternator. You guys see the alternator down here? How clean and nice it is. They even sprayed some shit on it. Like, look how clean that alternator is. Put them on the chat if you see what I'm seeing. The shocks, they're not all fucking rusty. Oh, okay. Good brother's still up in the building. There we go. We didn't lose him. Look at the airbags. Hey, look, we got $235 mud flaps on the truck. That's $500 on those two mud flap hangers and mud flaps. He's only asking $7,500. $500 just in mud flap hangers and mud flaps. This is a good clean truck, man. Good clean truck. What up, Jacob? Good clean truck. $7,500. What the fuck happened here? Looks like he's still running and everything. Authority still on the truck. License plate still on the truck. 7,500. Let's see. I had one of these. I do not like the T2000 Kenworths. I do not like these fucking trucks. $13,000. I don't give a fuck if it had a rebuilt engine and fucking I ain't fucking with it. Now that's just my opinion. You guys, one of you guys might love it. Like, oh, I love those trucks, SoCal. I mean, you can. So there's a 579 in 2018 for 80 grand. $2018 Peterbilt 579. Oh, it's a record? Oh, it's a goddamn record. Never mind. You'd think you'd want to show that on the picture, right? So there's a 16 Freightliner for $21,000. Here's a 14 for 20 grand. Why is it 20 grand? Did you rebuild something? $750,000 original miles. I'm thinking this is the same guy that owns that other shit because he says the same shit, road ready and reliable. I just seen that a couple ads ago. Man, virgin tires. See how he's showing you all the engine and the fucking air cleaner and all that shit? He's showing you everything. But would I spend 20 for it? Nope. Fuck no. All right, let's do another fucking city and state. This guy's showing a video, but this thing's clapped. This is a clapped out ass truck. Most likely. Look at that shit. And they still got the chains in the back where they towed the motherfucker, man. Look at that shit. They lifted it up with the tow truck, so the fucking flat ass tires, which is flat as fuck. These people are fucking crackheaded out, man. That thing ain't worth $700. You want 7,000 of those motherfuckers? Did someone say Arizona up here? Let me look. Yeah, Phoenix, Arizona, someone said. What do you guys think? You guys should see less rust with these. Let's take a look. Not running. It's trash. I feel the same thing, the good brother, when you're saying that 2024s ain't rusty and nobody wants to buy this old shit. I say the same thing, good brother. Let's see here. I don't really see anything of interest. Here's a 16 579. You got the whole video going down the road and everything. Is it a pack car? Yep. Fuck that shit. And I want you guys to know something too. Just because a fucking truck runs down the road doesn't mean it's not blowed up. I want you to know that. When they drop sleeves, that motherfucker still run, still go down the road, all that shit. Look at it. Look at this one. This one kind of looks like pride of ownership a little bit, right? Make me a reasonable offer, no trades. No, I won't take 10K. This is a very reliable truck. Don't waste my time. 14,500. It's a 2005 Columbia. Has an APU and a bunk heater. And it has a wet kit. I just can't fuck with all that red, bro. God damn it, but you have to clean it all up a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. How many miles on this thing? He says it does need TLC. Okay. What up, Al? Sounds good, Brandon. Brandon says I'm heading out. I look for trucks daily on Marketplace. Later, fellas. Well, you guys are learning about what we look for, though, right? You guys understand? Like, the truck will tell the story, right? And that's what you want to look at. When the steering box is rusted the fuck out, you know, and all that, you know, the air to air, the boots are all different colors. Like this one right here. Look at this right here. Does that look like fucking tape to you right here? Tape? Like, you know, stuff like that will just tell you, man, like, especially when you guys are starting in business, you know, look, you got a piece of paper right here blocking the radiator. Don't even see it. But when you're starting out in business for your first truck, guys, you guys just have to try to buy the best one for your budget, right? And the main thing you want to make sure is, you know, like all trucks could possibly blow up, even brand new ones. But when you come out of your pocket the least amount of money, that means guess what? You get to earn your money back that much more faster, right? If you buy, let's say, let's use a truck for example. Man, here in Phoenix, man, these motherfuckers are high as hell compared to fucking East Coast. Let's use this truck for an example. This thing's got a Cummins and everything else in it, right? They want 16 grand for this truck, okay? If you look at a truck like this, now right away you can tell it's clean. It's owner operator. He takes good care of it, whatever. If you look at everything and it's running and driving really good, your next thing is this. How long will it take me to get my $16,000 back? Why do we buy cheaper trucks? Because it's faster to pay them off. What do I mean by that? You borrow the money from yourself, you buy the truck, but your company needs to pay you back, right? How long will it take you to pay back $16,000? So, okay, I don't want an old raggedy truck. How long would it take you to pay off a $16,000 truck? I'm asking you guys a question. Put it in the chat. 2 months. So if this truck can last you 2 months, you got your money back. When you got your money back, when your $16,000 is back in the bank after 2 months, and you still got the truck, was it worth it? Is there any risk anywhere? Is there a risk still? You get your money back. Is there still a risk? No, there's no more risk, right? There's no more risk. You got all your money back like when you started, right? So then the next thing you have to look at when you picture one of these trucks out, how much money down the road do you got to spend on it? Now, everything's cheaper if you do everything at home. If you're blowing up on the side of the road with airbags and spending $1,500 an airbag, it's gonna hurt you. But if you got a cool ass little mechanic, because even newer trucks, 2 years old, need airbags, need shocks, need front tires. 2-year-old truck. What's the difference between these trucks and the 2-year-old truck? Well, the 2-year-old truck, you're making payments while you're doing airbags, shocks, front tires. See the difference? Plus, starting out with one of these, your insurance is cheaper. The whole idea for you guys is to stay in business, be profitable, and stay in business. And I get it. A lot of people feel comfortable about leasing a truck because a company will pay for everything. But why would you want to ask another man to help you out like that? If you're going to be a business owner, why don't you just be a fucking business owner? You want to be a company driver? Cool. You want to be a company lease driver? Cool. Go be it. But you want financial freedom? You get one of these, you pay cash, you hurry up and get your money back on it, and then all you got to do is maintain the fucking truck. That's it. Maintain the bitch. Yeah, this is a 2020. This thing looks clean. Look at the frame on this thing. No rust. See, this is the difference when you come over here west, Cali, AZ. I probably wouldn't go no further than Texas. But look at the frame and shit. No rust. Look how nice this one is. Would I spend $32,000 on it? No. Fuck no. Got 519,000 miles. Only thing I worried about this is the automatic transmission. The only automatic transmission that I feel comfortable with is the Freightliner one. The only ones. All right, good brother. I'm going to give you some attention because I know you're trying to be serious right now. You just don't know better. With the money you put in those trucks, you can buy a new one with a warranty. So let me tell you something, good brother. Explain this to me. My blue Cascadia, right? My blue Cascadia. I showed you guys, I bought it at Richard Brother Auction. I paid what, $28,000 for it? $28,000 for it. I got all the maintenance on it from Prime, right? When I've got it, the only thing I've ever had to do that truck is brakes, shocks. I did a radiator, coolant sensor. I went ahead and replaced the reservoir tank because I wanted to. So in the 3 years, I probably have about. Now we can't do oil changes, right? Because oil changes you got to do on a new truck, right? With a warranty. And you can't count brakes and tires because it's not under warranty, right? So the only thing I spent money on that truck for it's not warranty work is I did the radiator, which was I think $1,000. The sensor was a couple $100. And as far as stuff that not covered on warranty, that's the only thing I've done to that truck, good brother. Now I'm gonna rebuild it. My rebuild is gonna be I'm doing the engine right now, good brother. So the engine is gonna cost me somewhere around $12,000 is my guess. I'm not done. We'll see. 12 grand. So in 3 years, that truck's cost me about $14,000. Plus, I bought the truck for 28. So do the math. 28,000, right? And what did I say? 14,000. So I'm in that truck. See, 28, 38, what? $42,000. So I'm in that truck like $42,000. So do me a favor, good brother. Show me a brand new truck with the warranty that I can pay cash for $42,000. Show me that. But here's the cool thing, good brother. Now I'm getting the engine rebuilt. Guess what? The next 10 years of that truck ain't gonna cost me shit because now I got a new engine. Next 10 years ain't gonna cost me shit, just like the first 3 years. So do me a favor, put in the chat, and let me know. I'll go buy the truck today. Show me a brand new Freightliner Cascadia because that truck's got an APU on it, it's got an inverter, it's got everything. Show me one of those brand spanking new with warranty for $42,000 cash. I'll go get it today. Come on, good brother. If you speak, back that shit up, please. Show me where I can go get a brand new fucking truck. Because you said with that money, I can go get a brand new one with the warranty. Show me where I can pay cash, 42. I'll even go as far as $45,000. Show me a brand spanking new 0 mile fucking under warranty truck with APU and inverter with manual transmission for $45,000 to pay cash. I'll go get it today. Can you put the link in the comments for me, bro? I'll go get it today. See, you guys like to sit here and say silly ass shit in these comments, right? And the sad ass part about it, good brother, you're probably a good ass dude. You just have lack of knowledge, bro. You've been brainwashed. And that's the sad part. See, the difference is how much money did that truck make me in 3 years? If that truck just did $100,000 or 100,000 miles a year, that's 300,000 miles. If I profited $1 a mile, that truck made me $300,000. And it cost me nothing. Zero. I got the maintenance records from Prime, for me, everything. The truck cost me shit. Tires, shocks, and airbags and brakes. And that's the same thing you're going to have to do in 2 years with a brand new truck. The difference is you're still making payments and I'm not. I would rather buy an older truck and put money into it and restore and replacing everything versus buying a new one with a warranty, as long as an older truck is pre-emission. Why are you still talking about warranty, good brother? They're not going to honor that warranty 95% of the time. I'm just saying, bro, like, goddamn. See, he wants to say, SoCal, why you call me a troll, SoCal? But you're on here saying the dumbest shit ever. And I'm not supposed to look at it. I ain't calling you a troll, but you're interrupting what I'm doing. It ain't about disagreeing. It's just you're the only one that agrees to that bullshit. Nobody in this chat's going to agree to what you're saying except for you. Because if you sit down and do business, pencil to paper, what you're saying makes no fucking sense. 0 cents. All right, here we go. Here's a 2019 389. Damn, you must be trying to look for somebody to hire or something. And here's another thing, good brother. I showed you where some jobs on here pay more than double what you make. And you still are brainwashed. You can go get in somebody else's truck and double your income and you won't do it. You rather lose the money. This guy right now, he's trying to hire a car hauler. He's going to hire somebody. He's paying $7,500 a month, which is more than what you make. Would you go do it? Fuck no, you don't. Let's see here. Here they're trying to say a aftermarket warranty. Let's see what it says. And just so you know, too, the good brother, even used trucks, you can go get a warranty. I want you to know that. You can actually get a $10,000 truck and put a warranty on it yourself if you want to pay for the warranty. Did you know that at all? Did you know that at all, good brother? Or was your education on trucking not that clear? Matter of fact, watch this. Good brother, how long is a warranty? A typical Peterbilt warranty is 2 years, 250,000 miles. 2 years. You go get a 5-year loan, 6-year loan, 7-year loan. How long you want the loan for? You'll be out of warranty before that motherfucker's paid off. So that kind of defeats your purpose. Now you're in a payment with no warranty. This one for $12,000. It says they'll cover the engine, the after treatment, AC coverage, APU. They even have a tire and wheel package. If you hit a curb, they'll go ahead and fucking put a new tire on the bitch for you. Yep. Phoenix, Arizona. Here it is. All right, give me another state, guys. Give me another place. Here's another one. He's doing a whole video how it runs. Now, looking at this picture, what would be alarming to you guys? What would be alarming here to you guys? Runs great. Is in Thermocali. Truck is in. Oh, what the fuck? This is a fucking first. Listen to this shit, guys. Let me put it in front of me so I can read it. Runs great. It's located in Thermal, California. Truck is in an impound yard. And we have no use for it. Title and lien sale paperwork available. Truck has a little over 1 million miles. I'm asking 11,000 cash or best offer. Very motivated to sell. I bet you are motivated to sell, motherfucker. You got that bitch in the impound yard. This fool got this bitch impounded, and he's going to try to sell the truck. But what up, Fran? But it looks like a clean truck. But back to what I told you about right here. What has me worried is right here. That's black. See that up there? That's black. Even with this tarnished yellow fucking reservoir tank, it should be red. A darker red, but it'd be red. This shit is black. This motherfucker's got a problem. You notice these trucks are more expensive out here in the West Coast? So this one's in Spanish, but I'll read the best I can. The Freightliner Classic, the Motors Cummins N14. I can't read the rest of that shit. Something about it. I think it says it's in Miami, Florida or some shit. But I mean, see, he takes care of shit, man. He's got nice tires on it and everything. You know, you look at shit like that. I'm back, SoCal. Hey, Mario, I covered your area for you. Diesel Dog Mobile Repair. All right, give me another state, guys. Give me another place to look up. Phoenix, Arizona, man, they're pretty pricey. There's some blow by. 2007, so that's normal blow by, just so you know. That's normal blow by. I think that it. What the hell does it say? It says the truck has a sticker for the pattern of a 10-speed, but it's got an 18-speed in it. So somebody put an 18 in that thing, and it's got that looks like a cat. It's got a caterpillar in it. Good tires, everything. Yep, ain't a 10-speed. What is this down here? Too many miles on it. I don't think the guy knows too much about it. Dirty says, I bought my 2017 Peterbilt 569 glider for $67,000 and spent $40,000 repairs over the last 4 years. So I'm $107,000 and it's paid for, and still half the cost of a new truck. Yeah, but here's the thing though. Once you do the engine, do all that stuff, it's a brand new truck again. You guys ever hit the like button yet, showing attendance? How long have I been on this thing? We're gonna do a couple more and then we're gonna get off. Real quick, I want to show you guys something. All right. For you members, you guys watch the member videos yet? So Coach asked me to make a video, so I did. Don't lease a clapped out truck, right? Now, these videos are member only, right? But I'm going to show it to you, this little piece.
I want my money. It's going to get crazy. Trust me, it's going to get crazy.
Yep. So, members, have you guys watched that one yet? And then we got this one. This one's really important. All BS aside, this one's important. This one's titled A Loyal Wife versus a Fake Wife. And the reason why I put this is because you have to know who your partner is.
Unless and make moves in private. Nobody except for me.
Start a trucking business, right?
So it's on members only, guys. But you got to be the. I think I put these on VP and above. It's not business level. So yeah, I'm gonna answer some of your guys' questions and stuff for a little bit, and then I'll get off. But yeah. The other one I did was, my dad went live. So if you guys were live, you caught it. It's this one.
Freedom. I mean, even though a owner operator was leased to a big company, he was still independent. Well, lease drivers today, they're not independent truckers. They've got no independence.
So that video is on members only on the VIP. So yeah, so there's some videos for you guys to watch. All right, let me read some of the comments now. Muhammad said, "That's what I got, a C15 in a 2004 Columbia with 1.2 million, zero issues. I wish I could post pics." Muhammad, I think you can on my YouTube. I don't know how to do it, but I think you can on YouTube. What up, Mob? Is that Facebook Marketplace? Absolutely, Mob. Absolutely. Mob said, okay, Mob wants me to pull back up. I think Mob's behind on the video. Well, let's pull up the city and state he's talking about. Let's see here. Oh, wait a minute. Let me do this. Let's see what we got. Here you go, Mob. Here's a container guy. He's probably looking for somebody to go to work for $22.50 a week. Let me look. Let me see. Yep. Oh, wait a minute. That's some fucked up shit. For $22.50 a week, you're looking for owner operators? Come on, bro. They got to do better than that. Here's a $5,500 Freightliner. Bought the truck to fix and never did anything with it. What's wrong with the truck? It's got a blown head gasket. The truck is deleted and tuned, which is probably why it needs a head gasket. If it had, I guess. DD15 motor, doesn't run. Truck has clean title, decent tires, all that shit. So he says they put a tune on it. I mean, who the fuck tuned? And all the shit's missing in the back. These internationals, man. I'm gonna tell you something right now. If you get these internationals with the Cummins and a manual transmission, those goddamn internationals will be money makers. Which one does this one have? Doesn't say. So let's look. It ain't gonna show you nothing. Let's see here. This guy needs a driver, $1,000. So here's a clapped out truck. If you guys think there's a clapped out truck, put a 1 in the chat. Mechanic special. I have video of truck running, cannot attach for some reason. $5,000. Was it missing someone? It's missing shit on the hood. It's rusted the fuck up. Man, this thing is all rusted the fuck out. I'm gonna tell you guys something too, man. Normally when the shit's in the weeds and everything is fucking rusted, even those $235 mud flap hangers, when all this, the fifth wheel, the hubs, when everything's just solid rust, you know when that thing actually rolls down the road, all these gaskets and seals, they're gonna want to start leaking. Even the engine looks all bad. I mean, everything's just fucking rusted. And look right here. He's been in the fuse panel. See right here? This thing's got an electrical fucking problem on top of that. Mr. Safety Forever says, just clarifying purchasing a Freightliner. I can have greater confidence in the auto transmission. Thank you. Yeah, I've had good luck with the automatics and the Freightliners compared to what I've heard from the Peterbilt automatics. Now, I can honestly say I haven't really fucked with the automatics in the Peterbilts, but a lot of people that I've talked to said they always have like sensor problems and stuff like that. But I've had a couple automatic Freightliners. One of them right now has 900,000 miles. My Pokemon truck. It's automatic, and the only thing that we had to ever do to that automatic is put a clutch in it. I didn't do the clutch. I think either Marco put in the clutch or Prime did. So they put a clutch in at 700,000 miles. That was it. But when you look at all this stuff, like you just gotta pay attention. Like they've been in the fuse box, all that kind of stuff. I mean, this thing's really been hammered, man. I wouldn't give them $1,000 for that truck. It's nothing but a problem. Even for parts, I wouldn't fuck with it for parts. So here you go, Mr. Safety Forever. Come on with this. Says I've had my Freightliner DD12 automatic and no problems in 11. Is that 11 years or 2 years? No problems in 11/2 years. I'll let you guys read what the hell that means. Oh, okay, here he goes. 1.5 years. He's had no problems. All right. I've had the Pokemon, I think 3 years. I've had no issues. If you guys saw this ad and you lived here, what truck would you guys be interested in looking at? I'd really get one of these, man, but they want a lot of money, man, for these things, man. I'm telling you, man, these classics. Oh, this is FLD, excuse me. He wants a lot of money for this FLD. I don't know why. Well, it's a 2-axle. They need all that money on those 2 axles. Here's a $8,000 for 19 Kenworth. What's wrong with it? Down payment or something? Let me look. Yep, down payment. What up, flatbed? Yeah, it's FLD flatbed. Anytime I see a hood, like certain hoods or dual stacks, right away I'm thinking classic. But that was impressive for FLD to fucking have it set up like that. That looked clean. Look at the bumper on this one. He's got custom visors and bumpers and all that shit. Good running truck, TLC, new home. 16,000 over $1 million. Being well maintained. 10,000 their best offer. So on trucks like this, man, look. Let's say you look at one of these $10,000 trucks. Let's say we look at this one, right? You like it. You're like, man, I don't care. I put an engine in it, whatever. Like, it's got good seats, good interior, good everything, right? You spend $10,000 on the truck. You spend $15,000 on rebuilding and doing a lot of different things. You guys are in these trucks like $25,000. You understand what I'm saying? So tell me, if a truck has a brand new engine, rebuilt, right? 10-speed transmissions, these manuals, they last freaking forever, right? If you had to replace the transmission, it's only $3,000. It's just not a lot of money with these older trucks, right? But the whole thing is, help me understand how if you put a new engine in this truck, rebuild this engine in this truck, if you bought the truck for 10 grand, you're in this thing like $25,000, right? Compared to sitting next to a new truck, which is $150,000. All I'm asking you guys is show me the $125,000 difference plus interest. You know what I mean? That's all I'm asking. Is there, like, is there something to talk about there? I mean, I'm open-minded. Show me $125,000 difference plus your interest rate. Where's the difference? I'll tell you one difference. You get one of these older trucks, it's going to leave you on the side of the road less sensors, less things to go wrong with it. And when you're trying to get in business, your first time getting in business, you don't want to fucking get in debt, man. I'm telling you, you just don't want to. Not right now. If it's a CV19 thing, you guys want to go get in debt, fine, go get in debt. Just pay that shit off before the fucking the fun wave is over with. But you guys are only going to make a certain amount of money gross. And the question you need to ask yourself is, how much of that do you want to keep? I'm not picking on the lease drivers, but they're the only ones I know that speak like this. And they're like, go get a new truck. Go get a warranty. You can get a warranty on anything on this fucking, anything I'm showing you here, you can go get a warranty. All you got to do is call up a Premier 2000, whatever, say, I want to put a warranty on my truck. They'll send you down for an inspection. They'll inspect the whole truck. If it passes all inspection, you give them the money. Now you got a warranty. If the warranty is that important to you, go get the fucking warranty. But here's the craziest shit. You spend, like, I'm not saying the warranty is not worth it. Warranties did me good. But I'm not going to not buy a truck because it doesn't have a warranty. I mean, my Hurricane truck don't have a warranty. Is that a clapped out ass truck? I mean, I'm just asking, is it clapped out? Is it raggedy? You go lease a truck, fine. If you're trying to lease a truck and it's short term and you did the numbers and you're going to make more money leasing than being a company person, I understand that. I see what you're trying to do. But when you're doing that, you're not trying to pitch people that getting in debt, paying $5,000 a month is better than paying cash for a truck. And they always use the scare tactic. Wait until the engine blows up. How many of you guys know somebody where the engine blows up? And if it blows up, it ain't that much money unless you got a Cummins. Unless you go to the dealership. But when you're getting these Cascadias with DD15s in them, these motherfuckers ain't shit to fix. I mean, when you guys are leasing these trucks, you're leasing fucking Freightliners. You're leasing Freightliners. Look at this truck right here. $3,800, right? It's a retired CRST truck, but it's clean though, right? We could put some aluminums on it, you know. It's Georgia, so you're gonna see some rust, you know, a little bit of rust. It's not too bad, right? They don't do no inside pictures, but it's got the bad about bottom end, right? Which is rods and mains. You might as well just do the in frame, right? Truck has had new turbos on it, new compressor, new crankcase breather, injectors brand new, CPC's brand new, clutch brand new, AC compressors new, alternator with 2 belts brand new, all in the last 10,000 miles. Turbo less than 3,000 miles. Transmission has less than 200,000 on it. No issues on either rear ends. Lots of good stuff. $3,800. $3,800. You're fucking telling me that if you rebuild this engine, this thing's not going to make you no money. You spent 15 grand rebuilding this engine. I mean, the truck on the outside don't look beat up, right? It's not in the bushes. It's clean. The paint's still shiny. Spend some money down the road, put some, you know, aluminum wheels, put some nicer tires, right? But Transmission's brand new. Turbos are brand new. Everything's brand new but the engine. $3,800. $3,800 fucking dollars. One of you lease drivers can go buy this thing, drive this thing home, take it to a good mechanic that's not going to fuck you off, and rebuild the engine to the shit. 15,000. He'll probably take $3,000 for this truck. You put $15,000 on a new engine. You're $18,000 with a truck with a rebuilt engine, transmission. Tell me, people, if that's a good deal, put a 1 in the chat. If that's a horrible deal, put a 2 in the chat. This is why when you guys that are leasing come over here and tell me that it's a better deal what you got, I'm telling you guys, when you have a title in your hand, it's a fucking good feeling. If this truck was in California, I'd buy it. I'd buy it. $3,800, I'd buy this shit if it's in California. But I'm not in fucking Georgia. You know? So it's a good deal for somebody in that area in Georgia. But you stay company, right? That way all your money is yours. Right? All your money is yours. As a company driver, you'll make $15,000, $1,800 a week. Save up your money. Put it in the shop. The rebuild kit is probably like $5,000. Plus the labor, all that stuff. They'll charge you. I mean, look at it. He says it's got brand new injectors in it. Brand new injectors already in it. Brand new injectors. Max, I'm not going to go back and forth with you, man. A title of junk. I'm not even going to fuck with you on that, bro. But anyway. That's what if I lived in Georgia, I'd buy this and do the engine. Everything else is brand new in the truck within 10,000 miles. You go down the road, you make your money. I only got one person to put a 1 in the chat. If this is a good deal, put a 1 in the chat. If it's a bad choice, put a 2 in the chat. Let me see you guys put some numbers in the chat. If it's 2, it's 2. I mean, your opinion's your opinion. I mean, for $18,000, you'll have pretty much a new truck, minus aluminum wheels and tires. The engine, transmission, everything will be new. Under warranty, by the way. Because aftermarket kit gives you a 3-year unlimited mile warranty. Unlimited mile warranty. 3 years. That's better than a fucking brand new truck warranty, by the way, Max. But I want to know, man, am I talking to the wrong people here? As an investor, you guys don't see the money you can make with this shit? 15 G's, you put a fucking, I mean, some places you can get the engine done for cheaper, maybe like $10,000, $8,000. But in 1 month, 2 months, you get your money back. And you still got a brand new fucking truck, man. Max and all you guys, like, how do you not see that? How can your brain not compute numbers? Like, honestly, I'm not clowning. Like, how do you guys not understand that? $18,000, you're running down the road with a 3-year engine warranty and a new transmission. Rolling down the road. It ain't the color we like. Rolling down the road. Paid off. Brand new. And he says, buy it, let us sit while you save for your rebuild. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Buy it. Save up your money. I mean, this truck will make you so much money, man. So much money. And you got Max here saying it's a title of a junk truck. So this motherfucker, man, I mean, just look at this shit. It's just a money maker, man. The tires in the back, they're not even that bad. Go to one of your little paint places you guys got in Georgia. You know what I mean? For $1,000, they'll paint the frame black again, get the little bit of rust off it. It'll clean up nice. Have them shoot that shit black. You know, when you make some money, go get some aluminum rims, right? The tires are good. Look at the tires. No rust on the fifth wheel, nothing. That's a clean ass truck. It's missing the little extension on this sleeper on this side, but fuck, I'd take them all off. I don't even need them. But I mean, everything else in this truck's in good shape, man. And you guys don't think it's a good buy. How do you go wrong on a $3,000 buy? Max says you have no resale value. Okay, Max, are you a truck salesperson? Let me find out. I thought we were trying to do some trucking to make some money. I didn't know we had a truck lot. Anybody in here got a truck lot? Resell your trucks? Anybody in here got a truck lot? I didn't realize Max right here, he's a truck salesman. He cares. He wants to buy. Well, let me tell you this too, Max. $3,000 is way below wholesale. I mean, since you're a truck salesman, if you own a dealership, this is still a good buy because, as you know, with dealerships, they want to buy wholesale. So this truck would wholesale for way more than $3,000. Is that truck paper? No, it's not truck paper, bro. It's Facebook Marketplace. I've always been telling you guys, hit the Marketplace. So Max not worried about the 100 to 300,000 a year this truck's gonna make. He just wants to he wants to fix it and resell it. Right? He wants to fix it and resell it. So yeah, Max, if you're a truck salesman, then I would still say it's a good deal for somebody because, you know, it's got a new transmission, I have a new engine, everything, all that. You paint the frame back. You could probably sell it for $35,000 and make you some money, Max. So it does have a resale value. Mario says, who would worry about resale value? You ride hard and put it out into the pasture. But Mario, this is the shit that we deal with these people. This is what we deal with people, man. His statement's false because you got people out here buying trucks for cheap, rebuilding motors with paperwork. I know his fucking everything these guys say is false because it does have a resale value. These trucks not rebuilt are going for $21,000. Some of them, sometimes you get them for $14,000. But I know for a fact he only wants $3,000 for the truck. $3,000 for the truck. The parts are worth more than $3,000. You could pull the tranny out and sell it for $3,000. Like this whole thing is nothing but money right here. But SoCal, there ain't no resale value. See, Max, again, you're on the wrong channel. This channel teaches you guys how to get into trucking and truck down the road. I'm not teaching you guys to be a truck salesperson and open up a dealership. This is not a dealership channel. I don't teach that over here. Not a dealership channel. I'm not going to teach you guys how to open up a truck dealership. I'm not going to teach you guys how to go buy the trucks right for that. Now look, Good Brother is cheerleading for him, man. Maybe I should just have my mom just take you guys out. Just for the fun of it. You guys want to cheerlead with one another? Maybe you guys need to go sit in the corner together. Let's see here. The reality is, Good Brother, you guys are in the wrong place. Seriously. I mean that respectfully. Like, my people in this comment section, their business, Mario said, just say the word. No, they're good, Mario. I'm just fucking with them. But the thing is this, right? You guys are in the wrong place. You guys need to go to a channel where they're going to teach you guys how to stay broke and lose all your money. That's the channel you guys need to go to. Why are you guys on this channel? That's what I don't understand. Why are you guys over here? Like, honestly, I'm asking an honest question. The people that watch me and hit the like button, they're investors. They're business-minded individuals. That shit that comes out your mouth, you can't sell it to anybody in this comment section except for Max. Nobody else. You still have an old frame with those old trucks. Max, that's a 2013. There is 1980 trucks still running around today. 1980s trucks still running around today. I mean, metal's metal, bro. What year is your house? What year is the house you live in? Are you in a brand new house too? Because the foundation's old? Weird ass people, man. Here you guys go. You guys got $180,000. Here you go. Here you guys go right here. Here's your truck. Brand new. Look, 2-year engine warranty. Look at this shit. You want a warranty. Like, let's be serious. A 2026 brand new Freightliner Cascadia. $180,000 with a 2-year fucking engine warranty. Look right here. 2-year engine warranty. 5 years on the transmission warranty. You get 2 years on a warranty. You see why it makes no sense, good brother? 2 years on this brand new truck. And you said, hey, go buy a brand new truck for the warranty. Okay, I got a warranty for 2 years. So I got to pay that truck off in 2 years. So we're $180,000 plus interest. We're only going to do $180,000. You divide that up into 24 months. So for me to pay this motherfucker off before the warranty's up, not including interest, I got to pay $7,500 a month to pay this thing up before the warranty's up. Then what do we do after that? What do we do after that? The warranty's up. The truck's 2 years old. What do we do now? Do we get rid of the truck because there's no warranty? What do we do with that? Anybody want to hit the panel, man? Hit the panel. Max, good brother, you guys want to hit the panel? Come talk to me. Yeah, I've had so many people pee on the floor with an old truck like that. Pee on the who the fuck pees on the floor, bro? You guys come up with some crazy shit. What, Brandon? Pees on the floor. Fucking put new carpet in it. I mean, god damn. Get it detailed. Every truck I get, I call a detail person out, and they go through the whole inside. It takes them all day. They detail the shit out. They get a brush out. They do the cracks. That shit is smelling good, brand new looking, everything. Some of them I put new carpet because I like new carpet through the whole truck, not just the back. But here's your new truck, the good brother and Max, right? $180,000. You guys want to argue about me about warranties? No, Freightliner's got a 5-year warranty. It's right here, guys. It's right here. Oh shit! Hang on. FET not included in price. FET not included in the $180,000 price. So that truck's more like $200,000 truck. So Max and good brother, this is what you want to tell people to go get. Go buy a $200,000 Freightliner, and you got to pay $100,000 a year on that thing to beat the warranty. Mob says, "Shit, go to his place. For $1,500, he'll paint the fucking frame. 12% on top. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a $200,000 truck plus interest." But here it is. Let me make sure you guys can see what I'm pointing right here. Do you guys see my cursor? It says touchscreen. Underneath that says 2-year engine warranty. If you guys see that, put a 1 in the chat. If you guys see what I'm seeing, what I'm showing you, a brand new Freightliner with a 2-year engine warranty. I just told you guys an aftermarket kit is a 3-year warranty. You go get a truck and rebuild it yourself with an aftermarket kit. You get a 3-year unlimited mile warranty. the new trucks don't even offer something that good. By the time Good Brother's done with his lease, he'll still have a truck worth $40,000 or $50,000. Okay, Max, let's just say that's the case. He's going to be out of warranty. He's going to be out of warranty. He speaks about warranty. He's going to be out of warranty. So then what do? What up, Quick?
I got one thing to say. Am I echoing?
No, I don't have the sound on. I noticed you guys only echo when I play sound on my second screen for some
All
reason.
right, check this out. Y'all can buy that truck for $200,000, have a $7,000 a month fucking payment. I'll hope you're hauling $5 a mile freight to
It's more
cover
than that,
your
bro.
to cover your maintenance. You can't even afford an oil change having that truck, and don't blow a tire because you ain't gonna be able to afford a fucking tire making $1,000 a week. You can't afford that truck. It's too much money. But it's got a warranty, but a lot of shit you have to pay for. Are you gonna make enough money to pay for it?
I don't want you to bite your tongue, good brother. I want you to speak your case. I pulled a truck up for you guys, right? This is the way to go, you guys said, right? You keep speaking about warranty, correct? I keep telling you guys these new trucks warranties, they're short. Now, with my truck, we had to add extra on the warranty to get it. My 2022 is under warranty, but now you're paying more money than $200,000 plus all that other shit. Mob says, don't get me started buying trucks to refresh and resell. Yeah, they're salespeople now. What up, Mario?
What's up, bro?
Look, I've already been told by these lease dudes that this channel is an irresponsible channel that I'm selling you guys down the pipeline.
If this channel's so irresponsible, why the fuck they keep coming back?
You gotta speak up. Put your mic closer to you. But I heard you. But yeah.
I said, if this channel's so irresponsible, why the fuck they keep coming back?
Yeah, why is that? If you guys agree with everything that I say, why are you guys here? I mean, this truck payment on this truck to beat the 2-year engine warranty is $8,300 a month without interest.
Jesus Christ. There ain't no freak that can pay for that truck.
That made Prime sound affordable.
And there's nothing nice about it. There ain't no polish, nothing on it, nothing.
That truck will never get maintenance, ever. You'll be living in it. You'll never go home, ever. And just still, you'll lose it. You can't pay for it. There's no way to pay for it. Unless you got some dedicated, stupid account that pays you $17 a mile.
Even if you have something dedicated, the name of the game in business is keep the most money you possibly can.
Exactly.
I showed you guys a $3,000 truck. Rebuild the engine for $15,000. You're in that motherfucker under $20,000. The transmission's already brand new. Transmission got 10,000 miles on it. He replaced everything else, turbos, everything else. The whole rest of the truck, minus the frame, is brand new. I need to know, when you spend over $200,000 on this truck with less warranty than that $3,000 truck, why is this such a better deal than the other truck? If they're both under warranty, guys, that 13 with a rebuild engine, 3-year warranty, unlimited miles. This truck's got a 2-year engine warranty. If they're both under warranty and one's $20,000 and one's $200,000, that's a fucking huge difference. What up, Loyalty Trucking? I mean, here it is. I mean, you remember how I tell you guys about these new truck warranties and they all want to argue how much the warranties are? It's right here. Oh, and get this, guys. Max, look at the tow warranty. 6-month tow warranty. So after 6 months, you pay for your own tow. You guys see it, right? In the chat? Here, let me single this shit out.
When
There we
it's in
go.
the shop for a month, you still got to pay that payment too.
Right. 6-month tow warranty right here on my cursor. Right here. 6-month tow warranty.
Excuse me.
Slash.
6-month tow
Going
warranty.
cold. Yeah.
So, I mean, what are you guys gonna do? You're paying $200,000 plus interest, which on interest, let's see what the interest is. I got the app for all that shit. Let me see. What's the interest on that motherfucker? Let's see. Where's my app at? Man, it's been so long. I can't find my app no more. Oh shit! I didn't set up for this. I can't find my app. But if you're at 12% interest, like Coach says he's getting, or get, you know, you're probably gonna tack on 200,000. Yeah, you got to tack on at least another $25,000. You get to learn your truck when it's new. What do you get to learn about it, bro?
It's a
What do you
fucking
get to-
automatic.
what do you-
You flip
Yeah,
the
what do you
switch
need
and
to
you
learn?
Drive that bitch.
That 2026 will be at 30,000 truck in 10 years. Yep. Checking and driving and watching and listening to. All right, double down. Appreciate you. Why
It's
don't
gonna
the
be
mega
less-
carriers don't rebuild engines?
Because they get rid of the trucks.
So you want to?
Before
So
warranty
look.
goes out.
So look, guys. Max, listen. Number one, you guys cannot compete. You guys can't compare yourself as a one-owner truck with a fucking mega carrier with thousands of trucks. You can't even run like a mega carrier. You're not self-insured. None of that shit. Why would? Okay, let me ask you this, Max. Why would you go get insurance as an authority when you can give them $1 million and be self-insured like a mega carrier? I mean, if we're gonna do apples and apples, right? If you want to compare yourself with a mega carrier, do everything the mega carrier does. They're self-insured.
And the mega carrier can go to the manufacturer, buy 4,000 of those trucks for $90,000 a piece.
So Max, so since you want to be since you want to run like a mega carrier, they put $1 million cash in a bond to be self-insured. So Max, you go do that first, then go buy the truck. So you guys can't take one little thing out and throw it in someone's face. Like, it just doesn't work like that. If you want to do that, go all the way with it. But I'll answer your question. Because they have lease drivers to make the payments. That's why. They can get this truck for $200,000, right? They'll pay the extra 20 grand for the extended warranty. Charge you guys $5,000 a month. Then you guys will own it in 5 years. And in about 2 years, you guys will say, fuck this truck, give it back to them. Then they'll let another lease guy make the payments on it. And by the time the warranty is almost up, that truck would have been paid off like fucking so many different times. Then they go turn in for another brand new truck because lease drivers don't want a 5-year-old lease truck. I mean, unless you're Coach. But most of you guys want brand new, right? So that's why. That's why they keep switching them in. What up, Marcus? That's why. Because you guys make the payments. I would be more profitable to rebuild. It would be more profitable to rebuild engines. Now when you have a, it is, you're right. It is more profitable. But if someone's, again, you lease drivers, you're not going to want to drive a truck with a rebuilt engine. You lease drivers want brand new. So their whole thing is put people in the seats. So to put people in the seats, as you say in my comment section, you want brand new. So they can sit back and say, I'm going to rebuild all the trucks. Then you guys leave. You guys aren't going to want to lease the trucks no more. See the difference? Man on the road says, but you do get to pay for a warranty they already have, which is they. Yeah, they're going to charge you 15 cents a mile, you know, to fix the truck when it already has a fucking warranty on it. Look, guys, if you guys want to be suckered out your money, who the fuck am I to say to do that, right? Look, I always respect a pimp. You know what I'm saying? And the pimp is always going to pimp out his bitches. You guys got to make a decision. Do you want to be the pimp or you want to be the bitch? I ain't calling anybody a bitch. I ain't calling nobody the pimp. But what side of the table do you guys want to sit on? These motherfuckers ain't pimping me on these fucking payments that give them the truck back. What up, PG? Company drivers paid for that truck too. They just don't see the bills. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Okay, let's do a whole breakdown for you, Max. Max, I'm going to use you for an example if you don't mind. I'm gonna get this truck for you, Max, right? I'm gonna pay the $20,000, give this thing a 5-year engine warranty, and I'm gonna charge you 10 cents a mile, which I know you're gonna run hard because you have to make money. I've heard lease drivers run as much as 5,000 miles a fucking week. You guys ever heard that, Quick and Mario?
Of course.
Yeah.
They come on here bragging about it.
Yeah. I don't know how, but yeah.
No, illegal as a motherfucker, but I've heard these lease dudes do 5,000 miles a week. Well, at 10 cents a mile, that's $500. That's $2,000 a month. Plus your $5,000 truck note. You're $7,000 a month on this truck.
Damn.
And on top of that, this truck is going to get about $3 a mile, but I'm going to pay you $1.40. But don't worry. I'm going to give you $1.05 a gallon fuel. I'll give you $1 a gallon fuel. I'll make $3 a mile, pay you $1.40 per mile, which means on 5,000 miles, how much am I profiting off this truck? Let me see. We'll say I'm going to profit $1.50 times 5, 10, 20,000 miles a month. So I'm going to profit off your labor $30,000 a month because you're only going to get $1.40, but I get $3 a mile, right? You guys are okay with it because I'm going to give you $1 in fuel a gallon. So you're okay with it. You're okay losing the mileage, right? Do you see how now they make money off you guys? What up, Mob?
What's up, fellas?
What's up, bro?
Man, so Kyle, while you're talking,
Yeah.
bro, I got like a whole business idea, bro, behind all this
I'm
shit.
seeing it too.
Bro,
I'm about to
we
buy
can
these
take,
motherfuckers and lease these guys.
we can buy these trucks we find on Facebook Marketplace. We can bring them to my shop. We can redo them, make them look nice, make them look brand new. We can change up the clusters on them bitches so they got lower mileage on them, and we can lease them motherfuckers out.
Yep, give them a haircut. Fuck yeah. You know?
Fuck it. Because they're going to look new. They're going to have low miles. They ain't going to look up nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you gonna at least tint the windows? You gotta tint the windows.
Hey, get the windows tinted, make it look nice,
Fuck
ceramic coated.
yeah.
Man,
Yeah, you can
so Kyle.
even put a seat in it for you. Be sitting on leather. Shit.
Bro, we get authority, $3,500 down, take $500 out a couple of weeks out their first check. The same way the Russians do. Yeah. Fuck it. Bruh. That's $1 million plan to me.
And if
Yeah,
they
but the
don't
only
pay,
thing-
we just go get it.
That's
My
$1
whole
million
thing, man, is
plan.
look, man, look. I don't throw religion out, man, but I do church every Sunday, man. I gotta be able to go to sleep knowing I did good for people. You know what I'm saying? These fucking companies, they fucking
Hey, they
every
do it in
which
a
way but
heartbeat.
Sunday, and they don't see it.
Yeah, those companies will do it in a heartbeat though, and they rushing to them, bro. I don't get it.
Yeah. See, I've had people buy trucks from me. Not that I'm a dealership, and they still got the trucks today, man. Like the dude that's mod on here, my dude on here. You know, he bought the SoCal truck, the Blue 386. He still runs that motherfucker today. He bought that thing like 5, 6, 7 years ago. Still making money. He cashed it out when he bought it. Still making money today. Yeah. Still making money today. But
Here's
a
an
lot
idea.
simpler to put back together.
Here's an idea. Go to a carrier that has a brand new $180,000 truck. Take the plastic off the seat, drive it for 2 years for them, and then buy it. And then you got yourself a brand new truck that you've been driving since brand new.
But they can't afford it, bro.
Exactly. But what you gonna do with the truck? What you gonna do with the truck? Either way, it's all the same. It's all the same.
Yeah, you can take an old truck and make it new again.
I've done it. I've done it.
See, I've
But
done
to go
it.
to a dealer and buy a brand new truck, nah, that's unless you got dumb money and dumb freight. Nah, you ain't. Nah.
Hang on, did one of you guys time out the good brother? Good brother said
did.
so. Why was put in timeout? You timed him out?
I did 10 minutes.
Oh. Hey, good brother, I had nothing to do with it. Mob did that shit. I don't control my mods, man. I don't have no authority to block. I
For a
don't.
minute, man. Man, talking crazy.
Come on, man. Drive that fucking
don't-
Hemi. Go, motherfucker. Sorry. Yeah, people
I
are
don't have
stupid.
no. When I'm on the live stream, everybody knows I don't have no authority of blocking, timing, or doing none of that shit. That's all the mods. So the good brother says, "Why'd you time him out?" So I'll let you answer that, Mob.
Why I time them out? Because you asked. Yeah, should we block him? That's what you asked. I say, no, I'll give him 10 minutes.
Oh, you actually reacted to it. I had Mario said, "Just give me the word." And I said, "No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing."
So, well, you gotta bring it up. He's already talking crazy, bro. Like it's 2 days. It's like 2 or 3 days of the same crap, bro. Like it's the same.
It's been every
That's
life.
how I get old, bro.
Yeah.
It does. We already
And-
heard you guys. We
and
know
it
you
really-
guys want brand new trucks. We know you don't like anything that's not brand new under warranty. You don't have to come in the comment section and say it every time. We know how you guys feel.
It's like they're just trying to beat a dead horse, man. Like, bro, that's what you want to do, then do it. Shoot. You're kind of stopping it. You're kind of ruining the show, really.
But
Yep.
you know
I
what?
even made
Also,
Good
I
Brother
was
feel
thinking
good.
about-
I even did a whole video about the Good Brother. Have you guys seen it?
Yeah, I had to take an aspirin.
Yeah.
Bro, I did not know that man talk like that, bro.
Anyway, so
Hey,
Al
but
says,
you know what, though?
let's skip it before it gets out of hand. We're going to skip that. So Al says, yep, I have a friend that is on a lease with a shady outlaw foreign-owned company. Look,
you know what
let me
else,
just
though?
tell you guys
Even if
this,
you-
right? Go ahead, Mario. I'm sorry.
Nah, my bad. I was gonna say even if we don't say cash truck, hell, let's say lease versus finance. It still pretty much applies the same. You paying $6,000 a month for a 2023. I'm paying $3,200 a month. I'm still $2,800. I'm still $2,800 a month to the good.
My whole thing is this. If you guys fucking want to lease, go lease, right? I'm not here to attack lease drivers, but what I am here to do is what's plan B? Okay, you leased a truck. Let's say you're profitable, right? On this channel, I want you guys to keep the most money you possibly can. If one truck makes $300,000 a year, how much of that do you want to keep? Do you want to keep almost all of it? Or do you want to give it to a fucking goddamn truck note? That's all. And when shit gets bad, worse than what it is right now, like ownership takes control of the business. When you have a title of a truck, I don't give a fuck if it's a 2026 or a 2080. 2008, that makes sense. 1980. When you have a title in your hand, there's like steps to this. You want to be a company driver, stay like that forever? Cool. Retire. You got a retirement plan, blah, blah, blah. Good. If you are a lease guy or lease purchase guy, that means you're trying to do the next steps. right? Now, when you pay $5,000 a month on a truck note, it slows down your plan.
Yep.
If you go get a cash truck, it speeds up your plan. Now, if your plan is, I just want to lease a truck my whole entire life, I would say, okay, well, while you're driving and hopefully profiting some money, invest in something. Invest in crypto, invest in the stock market, invest in another company with a silent partner where he's working it while you're driving. Invest the money. Because as long as you're a 1099 lease driver, you don't have a fucking retirement. You don't have a retirement.
Medical's higher too. Your medical insurance.
So if you just want to lease your whole life, and then on top of that, they control you, man. And a lot of people now I'm gonna be in trucking my whole life until I die. I'll drive until I die, but I don't drive every day. I drive when I fucking feel like it. It could be once a year, twice a year. It could be for 6 months straight, right? But the thing is, I get to enjoy my life and do what I wanted to go do, whatever that is. I get to spend time with my kids. I get to play with my toys. I get to do a lot of stuff. If I had lease trucks, it would take a lot of my buying power away from me, and I'd have less things to have fun with. And that's it. There's people that got Penske leases, but they get to control their freight. Where you guys can confuse is, I don't like these companies with these lease trucks where they tell you how much money you're gonna make. Like fucking goddamn $1.30 a mile. You're gonna make $1.30 a mile plus pay all the lease shit. You can make more money than that somewhere else. You can make more money than that with your own authority in a paid off truck. But you guys get brainwashed that that's the only thing to do.
You know what you said, SoCal, about your time and everything? That's what stepping towards ownership gives you, in a sense, is more freedom in any aspects of business.
Exactly, man. Like, I don't get on here like 404 faggot ass Dave and show you I'm at a pool every day in a public fucking cracked out ass fucking pool at an apartment building, right? But I am home every day. I enjoy my life every day. You know, tomorrow I'm gonna drive up to Vegas, go check on my rebuild, see how it's going. I gotta go have lunch with the commissioner of California sometime this week. I just enjoy what I do. I give people opportunities to make some money. I make sure it's fair for them. I make sure it's good on them. And I believe in enjoying life. Too many people are dropping dead around me for you guys to be 100% dedicated on these companies that don't give two shits about you, pay off their equipment so they can make more money on you guys. They're making so much money in every different direction with you guys. It's crazy. Now, if I did that to you guys make 100 videos about fucked up ass SoCal. You guys would. If I bought this red truck right now and leased it to somebody and gave them $1.30 a mile, knowing I'm making $4 a mile, but I gave you $1.30 a mile, but I promise you $1 a gallon of fuel, and I fucked you over like these mega carriers, I would have 100 fucking videos where people shitting on me how I'm fucking over drivers. But when a mega carrier does it,
and they were talking shit about them.
Yeah. But when a mega carrier does it, that's okay though. That's okay. And that's the part I don't understand.
That's called programming, brother.
I'm starting to think Max E might be 404 Dave because he said 404 Dave was well off. Yeah.
Dude's
I'm
damn
not
near
even gonna get
70
into
years
that.
old.
But every motherfucker that I know that's well off, they're not in an apartment building. I'm just telling you. They're not in an apartment building, swimming in a public pool. Maybe in your world, that's well off. That's fine. I ain't here to talk shit on Dave, even though he talks shit on me. Saying I live in a fucking trailer and all kinds of weirdo shit he came up with. I don't know where these people come up with shit. But the whole thing is this, right? You guys do what's best for you, Max and good brother. I'm not telling you guys to do shit. Keep doing what the fuck you're doing. The only problem I have is when you come over here and you interrupt, because everybody here watching me, there's a purpose why they're watching me. They want to learn something about business. They want to learn something about trucking. They want to learn something about financial freedom. They want to learn something about something, right? Just like the good brother when I was talking about engine rebuilds on my truck and aftermarket, whatever the fuck, you turn around and said, you jumped in my comment section and said, what lease drive are you talking about now? And I said, you're fucking trolling, and you got all in your fucking feelings. You got all in your feelings, bro. It's that kind of shit. When people come to my channel, it's like coming to my house. You come to my house, you clean your feet and have manners when you come to my house. The shit you guys do, you show zero manners. Understand some respect, bro. Because if you don't respect me, then I'm going to come after it. I'm not going to let that shit slide in the comment section. I ain't going to block you, but you're going to be upset when you leave. And you will leave on your ass.
I took my shoes off when I walked in the house. Yes, I did.
This channel is not like the other channels, man. That goofy shit is not tolerated here, bro. And yeah, if it keeps going every fucking live stream when I'm trying to teach people shit, eventually, yeah, people are going to start, my moderators will get tired of it, like Mob did, and will start timing you the fuck out or blocking you. Why? Because apparently you're on the wrong channel. Apparently you're on the wrong channel. Because there's nobody in this comment section that I know of, unless they're staying quiet, that I know of, that agrees with either one of you guys about anything that you type. Which tells me you're in the wrong class.
Y'all should be learning something, listening. Instead of talking shit.
Max said he's a company driver, SoCal, so he really don't have responsibility to the truck. I don't give a fuck. You got a responsibility. I mean, who's got a responsibility to the truck? Neither does lease guys. All they do is get a goddamn, what do you call that shit? A PO or whatever the fuck. I mean, these lease companies pay on everything on the lease truck, right? As long as you pay your 10 cents a mile. I thought this was an open discussion. Well, I don't know where you learned it's an open discussion. Now it's an open discussion. Now it's an open discussion. Now it is. Now that I'm done doing my whole spiel, teaching you guys all this stuff and all that, now the panel's open. Jump on the panel. Now, right now, it's open discussion. Max says, I'm learning. What do you learned? What do you learned? Hit the panel. You guys can hit the panel. I'm not going to chop your heads off. You guys scared to hit the panel?
Shit, I'm gonna chew on them a little bit, so you might want to mute me.
Always have respect in the house, Mario.
Tell you no lie. Huh?
You always got to respect the house.
I have.
These guys said the guy saying get it out.
I have respect. I just detest stupidity and purposeful obtusiveness.
Yeah.
In other words, I just dislike people being assholes on purpose. Because if you're an asshole on purpose, that means you being disrespectful. Which means you disrespecting the house. Which means I got to do some straightening.
Fran says, you have a nice house and toys. Thanks for showing us. I don't really try to show you guys like that. I just try to motivate you guys a little bit. I ain't nothing but a fly on the wall. Anything I make, anything I do, fuck what I'm doing. That don't mean shit. What means shit really is what I can help you guys with. That's it. What I can help you guys with. You know, that's it. The StreamYard link is there. Why don't one of you guys hit it? Good brother, hit the link. Max, hit the link. I'm waiting.
Well,
I'm waiting to see if you hit the link.
I do have responsibility for this truck. If this truck is fucked up, I ain't working. If I fuck it up, I ain't working. And I'm probably getting yelled at or try to get yelled at. Yeah, you are responsible for your fucking equipment. Just because it's a company truck, that don't mean you don't take care of it. Something's fucked up, you get it fixed. Or get it fixed before it gets fucked up. Just because it's not yours, that don't mean you disrespect it. Get that shit pimped.
So I'm gonna give you guys the floor, man, because I know I talk a lot at times, man. I'm gonna let Mob, all you guys speak your piece, man. Teach these guys something. You don't know better.
You can
Man,
put a
if it's not
picture
a
of my
mutual
truck up in this
benefit,
motherfucker. I don't care. You can put my picture up in this motherfucker, my truck.
if it's not a mutual benefit, I don't understand why people, you know, it's not beneficial all the way around. I don't understand why they participate.
He says he's learned, but he hasn't told me what he learned. What'd you learn? You know what I'm saying? You learned how to fucking get my attention? I mean, it's open floor now. I'm gonna let you guys speak.
Yeah, I'm about to pull this thing out, close up shop in a minute.
Anyway, back what I'm trying to say. I guess you're speechless as a motherfucker now. But,
Just trying to save y'all money and do the right thing, man. Don't get you guys caught up in some bullshit when you can do it right and not be in the hole. Not get yourself into a wreck. Because a long run, it doesn't take long in trucking to get fucked up. Just trying to show you how to do it right. All you gotta do is listen.
the things about people is this, right? Here's what don't make no sense to me. They'll go buy a $3,000 piece of shit ass car or $20,000 raggedy ass broke down car, but they talk shit about semi trucks that will make you money.
Make it make sense, please. Hey, I'm finna mute up. I'm finna check in.
Okay.
If you buy the wrong truck, it'll put you in a fucking poorhouse real quick. If you ain't doing it right. You gotta do it right. Have a plan.
What up, Sage? So Sage, apparently 2 weeks ago you made a video, right? Goddamn Coach shares it. Goddamn James Best sends it to me and everything else. So I'm gonna explain something briefly to you, and you make all the videos you want. When I tell people of a truck doesn't make no money, you park the truck, I don't mean one load. I don't mean 1 week. I don't mean none of that. I mean, if you have a fleet of trucks, right? Now, people that I talk to on this channel, they don't have 1,000 trucks. They don't have 50 trucks. They might have 10, 25, something like that, right? So if you got a truck that's consistently not profiting any money, say within a 90-day, 1 quarter period, you want to give everything in quarters, right? Quarter, and if they're quarter. In 1 quarter, all it does is cost you money. The idea for me is to make the most profit, maximize your profit. And if I got a truck that's running miles, it's going to cost maintenance and everything else, and that motherfucker is not profitable in my quarter, I'm parking the truck. You can agree with it all the fuck you want, but that's a straight fact. That's all I want to say on that, Sage. I know you're trying to build your channel, whatever the fuck. What's up?
You know about these, man.
All about them.
You know, I love
What do you know
OBSs.
about them?
You know, I love OBSs. It could be a next project right here.
Hell yeah.
And you know what's crazy?
The stuff you guys do out there is the old school shit we do out here.
Yeah. Remember that Burgundy OBS? That shit right over there. Shit. Hell yeah. That's gonna be coming back soon. There's gonna be a next one I do up. It'll be probably like my 5th car I don't hooked up since I've been here. So I won't post this one up. I'm gonna do my little thing with it. Get it all nice and sell it.
You're a mod, man. Why don't you put your channel up so they can follow your journey?
It's MOB. Oh, damn, my will call me. Hold up.
All right. So man on the road says, well, I just retired.
Yeah,
so I know how...
ENT 912.
Put it in the chat, bro. You can't put it in the chat, huh?
If we're in here, it's kind of hard to, unless you have 2 devices or something.
But we're good though, Sage. We're good though, bro.
If we doing our little thing down here.
The man on the road says, just retired, so I know how it goes. Nobody wants advice, but if you're driving a truck and you don't own it, get into tankers. That's where the money's at. Hey, the money is so here's the thing, right? Money is everywhere in trucking. You just have to learn how to go get it, right? You got
Yep.
people on social media complaining how broke they're going, and you got people on goddamn social media saying how much money they're making, right? But you just got to be careful, make sure that who the people you're listening to is telling you some legit shit and just not some bullshit. A bullshitter hangs out with bullshitters. Understand that. So just make sure you're not fucking around with some bullshit and stuff. You know what I mean? So Timothy says, thanks for the knowledge. Hey, you're very, very welcome. Money Talks. Goddamn, I like your name. New subscriber here. Not sure if this is a dumb question. Really quick before I read the rest, Money Talks. There's no such thing as a dumb question. There might be some dumb answers, goddammit, but there ain't no dumb questions. But I need to know, how much experience should I gain before buying a truck? How much should I save up before hitting the road?
Good question.
So if it was me, right? Like I have mentees, right, that I deal with. So with my mentees, they don't need to know as much because all they got to do is hit me on my cell phone and I help them through a lot of the stuff, right? So they don't really need too much experience. But for somebody that's, you know, out there brand new and they're learning on their own, what I would tell you guys is this. This is my advice. Try for somebody, right? I wouldn't really tell you guys get into the lease because right away while you're trying to learn about trucking and everything else, you got to stress out on lease bills and trying to make a certain profit and a lot of things, right? Like Quick's a company driver. He works for Nike. Extremely, extremely happy, right? When he wants to go home, they route him home. They give him new trucks. They give him everything he wants because he's been there a long time, right? But what I would tell you is this, and some people, it takes 6 months to learn this. Some people never learn it at all in life, right? But I would say before you buy a truck, learn about the truck first.
Yep.
Whoever you're driving for, and it goes in the shop, ask the mechanic questions. Oh, okay. So we're doing a PM? Yeah. Okay. What's that consist of? Oh, okay. Where's the Zerp fittings at when you grease it? Oh, okay. Learn all that stuff. That way when you buy your truck, you know how to take care of your truck, if that makes sense. If it has check-in lights that come on and they plug into it, what's that code say? What's that mean? Just ask questions. The best thing, the smartest man in the room asks the most questions.
Communication.
The dumbest man in the room asks 0 questions. Now, you can prove me wrong on that, right? Because a smart motherfucker will probably just sit quiet. But it's just a saying, right? It's just a saying. It's not probably 100% true, but it's just a saying, right? Because the more questions you ask, the more you learn, right? So as far as time frame, that depends on you and how fast you can learn what you need to learn. How much should you save up before hitting the road? Are you local or are you OTR? There's a little bit more into that. What kind of truck did you buy? Is it pretty much top notch? Is it not? Like, so that to me, that's going to be opinion based, right? Opinion based. Are you going OTR with your own authority? Are you leasing on with a company where you don't need a nest egg where they got you on that? Like I know, what's that star company called? Quick, Landstar. I knew somebody went to Landstar at one time, and if you brought your own truck over there, you pay them, I forgot what the fuck it was, and they would warranty your vehicle. So if something happens, they'd pay to fix it or some shit. So it just depends on your situation. Any number I give you will be a wrong number. Because I know people that paid cash for a truck, went out there, busted ass broke, and before the truck had any issues, they made a shitload of money and they put money in the bank. And they started with $0, right? But when you have a cash truck, shit like that can happen, right? Because you can park it at any time. You go buy a truck at a dealership or have some kind of payment and all that kind of stuff. It's a different situation, you know what I mean? So I don't know if it helps you or not. I hope it helps you somewhat, but Quick is right. If the company truck is down, you ain't making no money. So if you see something wrong with it, get it fixed. Don't wait until it's messed up. Now you need a loaner truck.
I won't drive a loaner. I'm not driving a loaner. This fucker's broke, then it's broke.
American Trucker says, Money Talks. I was company for 15 years before I bought my first truck. Everyone is different. Exactly how I spoke, right? FJ in the building. What up? What up? FJ says company 2 years at least. Learn everything.
Everything.
I want a T800 with a 6NZ and a 10-speed. There you go.
It's a cool truck.
That's right. You can make money with anything, new, old, bungee cord, duct tape, and all. You just need to know how. The most internet do not matter. I lost track. No matter where they go or what truck they drive. And that's a fact. That's a fact. Look, guys. There's leases out there, which I said it before. There was good leases. Big Cat was in a good lease. He paid his shit off. But I said with the owner, I looked at all the numbers. I looked at everything before I spoke on his company. Right? And at that particular time was a good company. Today, I have no clue. I have no clue. They could be running people down the shit toilet right now, as far as I know. But back then, it was a good deal, right? And not all you guys want to buy a truck. I get it. I get all that shit. But all I'm saying is just make money, man. Make money. If you don't want a cash truck, you want a lease, you're welcome here. That's cool. But, you know, I mean, and you could tell everybody, hey, I lease, I'm happy. That's cool. But every single live stream, you guys say the same shit. It gets to a point where like, what the fuck, right? Because we already know how you feel. Oh, I don't want no title to junk. We all know now how you guys feel. So next time I go live, which I'm doing a whole segment for you lease drivers, by the way, just so you guys know. I'm gonna be calling up lease companies up. We're gonna deep dive into these lease companies and find out what they offer. Find out if you can make money in these lease companies. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna be calling all these lease companies up. So your segments are coming up, but today is not one of your segments. That's with anything. You can make money with anything. It's on an individual. It's it. It's a hustle mentality is all it is.
Yep.
Any of you guys can make a dollar from a quarter, man. All you guys can do that. Look, I am nothing special. I am nothing but like you guys. I got 2 arms, 2 legs, and I speak English. That's all you need, right? I am no better than anybody that watches me. Now, there's some people that I have more knowledge over than others, right? But I'm here to share the knowledge. You know what I mean? That's the beauty of trucking. Every situation is different. Yeah. I mean, everybody wants to talk shit about trucking, but you know what I like about trucking? And you guys can disagree all you want. Somebody can go to jail for a mistake that he made in life, right? Go to jail, do his time, right? After that, nothing should be held against him because he did his time, right? He comes out, and guess what? He can start his own trucking business and do well with his family and be a business owner. Be good for the community and everything else. But there's a lot of jobs. You fill out the application for a job and you put down your ex-convict. They look at you funny. They don't want to hire you. They don't trust you. All kinds of weirdo shit. You know what I'm saying? Trucking doesn't care what sex you are, what your mindset looks like. Trucking don't give a shit about nothing but can you turn the key on and can you drive this truck? That's all trucking does. Everything else is what you want to, bless you. Everything else is what you want to make it. How do you make money in trucking? Knowledge. Knowledge is money and knowledge is power.
And drive the truck.
You don't got to drive it. You can buy the motherfucker, have all the knowledge you want, put a driver in it and sit home.
Exactly. But if you want to make money in trucking, you still need to drive the truck if you want to. You know what I mean? You have to drive the truck to make money if you're going to be the one that's driving it.
Man on the road says, never take advice from a man that said 15 jobs in 3 years, just saying. I don't know who the fuck that is. Money Talk says, yeah, I plan on getting a cash truck. Got about 30K saved up, but about to go OTR after I finish up this diesel mechanic class. I just want to be able to do my own PMs.
That's pretty cool. Yep.
That's cool, Money Talks. That's cool.
Yep. It's going to save you some coin, man.
Yeah, so, you know, We're here for that. We're here to help and stuff like that. But I want you to look at something else, Money Talks. This is something for you to think about. Think about this. You want to do your own PMs. I get it. But think about this. Some people, let's say Loves and stuff like that, they buy it in so much bulk. Sometimes it could be cheaper if they did the PM than if you did it. Because you'll go buy 5 gallons or 10 gallons or 20 gallons of something, or they buy thousands of gallons of something and then get a wholesale rate on the oil and everything else. Does that make sense? If they want to overcharge you for the filters, go to Love's, bring your own filters, and have them put the oil in the truck. And you give them the filters. Think about that, Money Talks. There's something to think about.
Now, but if you can do like an oil cooler, an EGR cooler, a radiator, shit like that you can do, and it's going to save you money on labor, that's a plus, dude. You can just do it yourself. But yeah,
Yeah,
oil
he's talking about
changes.
PMs, but yeah, if he's in mechanic school, yeah, he's gonna be rinsing his own stuff.
Yeah, the compressor, alternators, just do the shit yourself, man. Just get the part. That'll save you much on labor.
Yoda says, would you still invest in pre-emission trucks, go newer or used truck? So here's the situation with that, right? I like pre-emission trucks overall. I'm in California. I can't have pre-emission trucks. I have newer trucks. So I got to do the best I can with them, right? But here's my question to you. How are you going to get your work? Are you going to go through a broker? Some brokers, they want you to have a newer truck. Some brokers, they don't care, right? So, but as far as trucks, I think the pre-emissions are the most dependable trucks on the market. Less stuff to go wrong. But here's another thing. A pre-emission truck won't get as good fuel mileage as a newer truck, right? Like my 2016 gets 8 miles a gallon plus. A pre-emission truck gets 6 miles a gallon. So you just got to find out what's best for your business plan, Yoda. But it's all great trucks, you know. As long as it fits your business plan, you should be good. Trucking put me in a position to own a shop. That's always my goal. There you go. That's what I like about trucking, man. It's all about the dance. Stanza says trucking is like the American dream. Exactly. But you know what's so crazy though, Stanza? You got people out here trying to tear up the American dream. Straight up. Trucking is the only thing they look for is a blood pressure. You're good to go. That's true, Kevin. Money Talk says that makes sense. Yeah. I just did my own cap shocks, learned watching YouTube. There you go. There
It's
you
not
go.
hard, man.
Yep. It's not hard. You put a block under there, take the
Nope.
bolts out, fucking put the new ones on. Yep.
These trucks are easy to work on. Everything's just big and heavy. That's, you know, it's pretty simple. It's just big and heavy. They're intimidating, but once you put your hands on it, it really ain't that bad. Shocks, airbags. It's just pretty simple. It's just big and heavy.
But since you brought up YouTube, right? That's what I like about YouTube. You want to learn how to do cap shocks, you looked it up on YouTube. The same people, when they want to do trucking, they look up trucking on YouTube. This is why I'm on YouTube. I was off for a while, but now we got so many talking about how leasing is the best way to go, you know, and I'm just trying to help you guys from crashing the fuck out. So I'm on YouTube full time right now. Until I feel I'm not needed, then I'll be gone again. How long that's gonna be, I have no clue. Can I get a ranch? Who's Danny 60? What's a ranch? But yeah, man. So one thing I do when I talk to people on the phone is I figure out their whole situation. I tell them too. I'm like, look, I'm gonna ask you some crazy questions. I don't give a fuck about your business, but I gotta know to give you the right, you know, the right business plan. And they move forward. 2 people joined my mentee program through YouTube, and I put them on a plan. Right? They got homework to do. Once their homework is all done, they're gonna hit my phone. Meanwhile, when they have questions in between time, they're gonna call me up. This trucking stuff, if you learn it, it's not difficult. It's not hard at all. It's not. But your heart's got to be in it. You know, your heart's got to be in it. But when I'm looking at all these trucks, I mean, there's all kinds of everything, man. Like there's all kinds of opportunities. There's jewels in the what do you call it? Diamond in the rough. Or there's some piece of shit ones in here.
It's a
There's one of
fun
my
job.
there's one of my mentees right there. You see his thumbnail that I made for my mentees quick?
I can't
says
see thumbnails,
mentorship.
dude. I'm on the StreamYard.
Okay, yeah. It says mentorship, it's gold and all that stuff. Has YouTube label on it. Congratulations, man. Your LLC is official, man. But yeah, man. But anyway, fuck, we've been on this motherfucker for 3.5 hours, man.
Damn it, boy. Starting to be like a James Best live feed.
I'm not trying to do that.
A James Best live feed that's sober though.
Yeah.
No offense,
I was
Bass.
about going with F2F, pulling a step deck off the load board. I want a pre-emission truck, but not opposed to like a Cascadia with a 14 liter. Look, I've had nothing but great things with the Freightliner Cascadias. I'm a Peterbilt guy all day long. I like my Peterbilts. But starting out, I would just tell you guys, man, you know, get a Freightliner, rock with that DD15, get the most out of your buck. You know, that DD15 gets good mileage, and just run with it. Fran says, good cause we need someone to watch. These truckers are just recruiting every day.
Exactly. Hey, I've been with this company for 15 years. I don't recruit.
My thing, man, is
people.
my thing is, I hope when I go live, there's a purpose when I go live. I don't go live because I got nothing to do. I don't go live because none of that shit. I got a lot of shit to do, right? But you know, when things are in my head, you know, and I want to speak on it, or you guys bring stuff up in the comment section, like what I just did today was in a comment section. Someone says, "Hey, man," because I talk about what I look for buying trucks, right? So, someone says, "Hey, man, you should do a live on that and let us pick out, you know, where to look." So we did that today, right? You know, I'm here for you guys. I'm not gonna be on here and say, "I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. I love you," because I don't love you guys. I don't know you guys that love you guys, right? If I say the word love, that means I'll die for you, and I'm not gonna die for none of you guys, right? So there's no fakeness on this channel. But I hope when I get on here, I hope each one of you guys takes something from the channel. You don't have to listen to everything I say. You can disagree with me all the fuck you want. But if you learn just one thing from this channel today, I did my job, what I was trying to do today. But you guys don't have to agree with me 100%. I don't know any man that agrees with another man 100%. So, but yeah, that goes. I've been busy loading up videos for the VIP people, which those videos will come public soon. And I got to make some business level videos, which those will never go public. And that's going to be talking about corporations, business structures, everything else. So James Best told me today quick, like, you should put that on your channel. I said, not everything's for the channel.
Yeah.
You know, not everything's for the channel. Sage says, what are you talking about? I don't know, Sage. You're the only one lost. If you guys know what I'm talking about, put a 1 in the chat. Are you guys lost? Put a 1 in the chat if you guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, if you guys know what I'm talking about, put a 1 in the chat. If you don't, put a 2 in the chat. Because Sage says, what are you talking about? So he has me confused. So let's see. So everybody put in the 1. So everybody knows what I'm talking about. All right. I just want to make sure. So I'm I'm looking at something real quick.
Welcome to Illinois.
All right. So Sage wants to troll my comment section. He puts in a 7. You know, the crazy thing, Sage, is I bought everybody memberships and it gave you one. Not sure why, but it did. They make a rewind button for a reason when he talks. Yep. Well, I'm out here, guys. I appreciate all you guys. Hit the like button on the way out. If you haven't
Later, bro.
subscribed, do so. Again, you guys don't 100% have to agree with me, and it's okay not to agree with me. I want you guys to understand that shit, including old Sage over there. So until next time, guys, you guys be safe.